Hey, you got a little bit of FOMO? I got a little bit of FOMO. I could have gone to Jason Lee's birthday party on Sunday. He invited me. Cardi B was there. That looked lit as hell. And then I'm like, I got the invitation and just didn't even think about it. Invited my girl. Like, I just didn't even say anything about it. And then I was looking at it afterwards like, what is wrong with me? I clearly should have gone. Blueface and Krishan were there.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that was the step out right there.
We should have went.
That would have
We should have went.
I should have went. I should have hit Jason Love up and said, hey, I got a few more G's I want to bring with me too.
Yeah.
Awful lot of it.
Huh? I wonder how you would have felt about that.
He would have felt good.
I don't think he's not tripping like that.
Oh, not Jason Love, Jason Lee. God damn it, did I really say it?
Yeah. I thought, I'm like, wait. That nigga got that foot long on his head.
Nah, when we were jumping in the SUV yesterday, and Lena goes to sit next to him, I'm like, hey, this ain't no Jason Love.
Me up with that one. We getting in the SUV. He's like, yeah, nah. I'm like, I'm gonna just sit in the back with Adam. She's like, nah, it's cool, it's cool. He's like, this ain't no Jason Love.
She really gets embarrassed every time. She's like, oh,
yeah. Here you go again.
Like she really cheated.
Yeah. Bro.
Oh,
he
man.
said him and Jason Love are coming out with a diss song.
Oh, yeah, about her. You like that idea? First off, use a bitch. I don't know where we're going there, bro.
That's as far as you got.
That's as far as you got. She wasn't feeling the first bar.
I don't know if you're going to go. You can't go diss song against your wife, bro. They got the one. They got the real bars, bro. My wife wrote a diss song against me one time. We almost broke. Like, hold on.
Wait,
you can't
what?
put that out.
Yeah, right.
No.
She got in the booth?
Her and Fizzle wrote her a diss song for me.
What? Fizzle teamed up. Thank you, white friend. You, Fizzle.
You Fizzle?
Thank you, Fizzle.
And I said, and Fizzle, and she started rapping. I said, bro, you can't drop this. You can't drop this. Like,
but I really want to do like a diss song.
They know all our secrets.
yeah,
like a drill.
You know, nigga, don't be.
I want to go
like
drill with it.
You want to go drill rap?
I want to go drill with it, and I want to like find out about like maybe my girl lost like one of her classmates like died when she was in 11th grade. I'm gonna be smoking on them in the song. I'm doing everything.
What if she hit you with a low ball?
A low ball offer?
No, like a low ball bar. Like, Adam, stand up. Oh, you can't.
Man.
So you're going to smoke on some of our old friendships?
Well, I'm saying I really want to go in. Like, that's how I understand that this works. Is like we got to smoke on her loved ones, right?
No, that's disrespectful. Like, first,
Oh, yeah, that's what I'm going for.
no, that's like, it's different type of disses.
What
like,
if she
you
dissed you
dissing
and
her.
talk about your great cares or something?
See, she should.
No, you got levels of diss. You got like the first diss is just like me talking about when I was your friend. Like, then the next one is like, oh, we want to kill each other. You talking about like somebody that died. Like, that's over the board. That's like, it's like board, Chicago diss, and then you got like
that's
internet
what I'm going
diss.
for. I'm going O-Block.
You going O-Block diss.
Chicago stuff.
Yeah, I'll go O-Block on my.
I'm going O-Block on my.
We rolling, right?
Oh, yeah, we're already in. This is a podcast already. Yeah.
You want to
What?
bring us in?
Oh, you want to bring it in? Hey, everybody. Welcome to the No Jumper Show with Sharp, Desto Dubb, and the one and only Bricc Baby. Ladies and gentlemen, you're going to be bidding on a lot of great sports memorabilia tonight. We've got Wayne Gretzky rookie cards. We've got Michael Jordan autographed jerseys. Everybody, get your bids in. It's going down.
I like that.
I just turned into an auctioneer, but I think they talk a lot faster.
Yeah, they talk.
Yeah, we got Jason Lee. I didn't go to Jason Lee's tournament, and I turned around and said, because I seen Blueface.
You ever been to an auction?
Oh, for sure.
I have, yes.
Yeah, come on, bro. I'm a hustler.
When I was a kid, I think I bet $100, or I won like a Babe Ruth figurine for like $100 when I was like 8, and then my parents figured out that they were gonna have to pay the $100 because I wrote it down.
You know what I did?
What?
My car got repoed when I was young, right? And I sent my car dude to the auction to buy it back.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's the auction is like when you first start getting some bread in these LA streets and you like, bro, how I'm gonna flip this bread? You go to them auto insurance auctions with a couple of grand and you buy you a little car and take it to the body shop and they fix up the body.
Really?
But you be getting cars with like low miles that might have just got hit by the door and they totaled it out.
Water damage. Water damage is always the #1 thing that'll decrease the value on a car. So you can go probably buy you a Range for next to nothing because it had water damage.
Bro, where's the water get in? Like into the
Hurricane Hillary.
the floors of the car?
It could be in the floors. You know what I'm saying? The car could be submerged. You never know.
Oh yeah.
You seen the one lady that was trying to like bag up into like the thing to let something off, and it pulled her whole car into the water.
I think it was like a boat or a rescue.
And now she's jumping out the car and it's just sinking back.
Yeah, the car just slid on her head.
I've seen a lot of kids in the hood just playing in the flood water and just having fun, dancing, going in and out and stuff. And then people will be quote tweeting them on Twitter and being like, actually have a look at Google and see what flood water actually contains. There's a lot of bad in there.
Yeah.
I didn't Google it, so I don't
looking
actually
at
know.
Google. I don't think none
Them
of them
kids was swimming with their face in it.
I
You
seen
seen
somebody put a jet ski in a pond.
it? Yeah,
like,
he went crazy.
Yeah.
No, that was at the park. That
Yeah,
was
at the park.
it was in the baseball field.
Yeah, I seen him put a jet ski in a baseball.
Did you
field.
see Dodger Stadium?
Oh my God, what is that about?
Dodger Stadium was like at least like 4 or 5 feet.
Is Dodger Stadium considered a wet ass park?
But it didn't get on the field.
I gotta find out.
Never
Flood.
went through over the little.
It was like Mexico and like the surrounding look.
Human and livestock waste.
Yeah, flood water can contain downed power lines. That's not what I was thinking of. Human and livestock waste. Oh yeah, that's bad. Household, medical, and industrial hazardous waste. I mean, there's definitely poop in that.
Everything.
Who's
It's
somebody?
everything.
all the piss that's on the floor.
Yeah.
Piss
you're
that's on
right.
the floor. All of the all that shit getting rinsed out.
Downtown flooding is the worst. Me and Adam was talking about that last night. You used to live downtown. You come outside in the morning, it's just wet.
They have
and
to.
piss
They pressure wash them
That's
streets
what makes
once
it
a week.
stinks more though.
But the fog is what really kills you because it takes the piss and it rises it up into the air, and then you're walking around in a dense mist of piss and bum.
Yeah, you
That's
got
the worst.
bum shit the worst.
You got to park underground and stay on the top floor when you're downtown. You can't be in the middle
What
area.
you say the kids was swimming yesterday and it was like a chocolate play day. It's like bloop, 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 bloop.
But people be telling me, like girls that I know, we move into LA and they'll be like, yeah, you know, I'm thinking of getting the penthouse in LA or in downtown LA, or I was thinking of getting like a little rental house in the valley. I'm like, get the spot in the valley if you want to feel like a normal human being and not like you're just stuck in this bird cage up in the sky downtown, because as soon as you walk outside your house, you're going to get by a bum. You don't want to live that life.
I literally just
That's heinous.
stop putting that on downtown.
Man, I had this beautiful Asian woman that I met when I was in New York back in the day in Brooklyn. I'm in the park and this girl's just watching me ride my bike by myself, and I eventually end up going and talking to her, and I find out that she's in like a Chameleonaire video. I'm riding dirty. I think it was that one, right? I don't know. She was in one of those videos. She's
That's
like,
the only Chameleonaire song that
for everyone on earth, yeah. But like, so I'm talking to her and I figure out that she like we're kind of getting the vibe going or whatever, and I'm trying to kick it with her, but she's like being kind of stingy with the whatever. And so then like years later, she comes and visits me in downtown, and a bum tries to her and kill her before I can actually get her up to my apartment, and I have to go and like find her at the corner store. She's curled up in a ball in the corner store crying.
Yeah. Right.
I swear to God,
Did he
she
pull a
parked
knife up?
because she. I don't even know if there was a knife. She parked one street over on Los Angeles. You know how it's like 6th and Spring and was like
Are you
pretty
stayed
normal.
in the same building we stayed in?
I was on 6th and Spring, like
Where was we? I was on
126.
7th this spring.
I can't remember.
Los
That
Angeles.
whole area is the
You was
hub.
on 7.
Yeah, 7th.
Seventh.
Yeah,
That's what's
yeah,
Los
yeah.
Angeles is 7th. It's fucking horrible.
This motherfucker tried to like accost her when she was coming out of the parking garage, and she ended up having to like run for her life and like hid out in this corner store, and I had to go get her. But I always kind of wondered if she was making it up.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, because the bitches, they be tripping, bro. Nigga, like it be bums down
The
here and they
bum
be on.
might have aggressively said something or tried to reach out to her.
Or he
I don't
probably
think
wasn't
he
a
was
bum.
trying
He was
raise
trying to be
her.
Sometimes
nice.
they don't be bums.
Yeah.
It was probably just a
That too.
guy.
Just a guy down there trapping, like, hey,
That too.
bitch, what's up with you? Bring that. Oh, bitch, you acting. Bring that, and then they're, oh, I'm scared. You trying to rape me?
My bitches are so sensitive that you could call her a bitch, and that's a microaggression. She's gonna still start crying and run
I
to
don't
the
know.
corner store.
Yeah,
I don't see a bad bitch balled up in the corner at a store for nothing.
It was
You know what I'm
Japan,
saying?
bro.
Like,
Man, she
I'm
had
just
some
saying,
real
like,
mental
girls be
issues though.
scared.
Well, if she
I'm not
got
gonna lie.
mental issues,
She was
bro.
fucked up. She never let me fuck, so I can say this.
Why you trying to fuck on mental people?
A lot of times they give it up easier. if a girl got real mental problems,
They got
she's more
problems.
likely to fuck. I've noticed that throughout my life.
Yeah, they gonna fuck for
A
sure.
little trauma give you a lot more.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I'll meet your mama if you got some trauma.
Daddy, what they call it, daddy issues.
Oh yeah, but I want all
Daddy.
kinds of issues. I want uncle issues, grandpa issues, everything. Yeah. Come visit me. Hey, we went to the Drake show last night. That's for the record. That's why we have a little bit of a bro bond going on last night, right?
Yeah, it was something. It was cool. I mean,
It was weird. We said
Was it just y'all two or y'all work?
me, him, Lena, and then the two girls who work for Plugtalk. So like when she was buying the tickets for the girls,
that cleaned up very well.
I told he was surprised by how good that looked.
Listen, I see him at work and seeing him out. I'm like, hey, what's going on?
But my girl was buying tickets so that we could go to the Drake show with them two. And at the last minute, I'm like, oh, give me another ticket. I'm gonna like bring a homie. She's like, why? You're gonna bring security? I'm like, no, I'm just gonna bring someone to hang out with. I need somebody to smoke with and shit.
Yeah, I brought Fizzle to Jamaica. You gotta have a homie there. You gotta have a homie.
You got to.
Like it's kind of it's like because you know your wife when they go to certain shit you can't joke with them about. It's really just a date. And when you got your homies like I'm dating and still having fun.
The best part of the show was Sexxy Red kicking off her heels with the Free My Baby Daddy shorts on.
Yeah,
she's real. She probably did that STD.
I love her to death.
She was giving STD vibes. I
love her to death, but she's a walking bacterial infection.
Yeah.
Sure.
I posted a video of her and I said, hey, I want an STD from you, and she reposted it right away. So I feel like I might actually be able to get an STD from her.
Yeah,
I probably fuck better than Adam. Sexy, don't do all that.
You probably give her like more of the style of dick that she's into because you could be hanging out with all these grimy ass gangster dudes.
Professional dicksman.
Yeah.
Remember, professional first.
Yeah, you can't put her in the headlock though.
Imagine how she's gonna look down at a white dick going in and out of her and be like, "What the fuck is that?" She ain't never fucked a white guy. There's no way.
I don't believe it.
Unless she was selling pussy back in the day.
I was about to say she selling some pussy. Come on,
I ain't gonna lie. If you fucking, you done
girl.
had a few shares of different cuts of meat. You ain't just
she was
going.
getting
Not girls.
slammed by
You
a
don't think so?
BG duck. She don't know what a white dick is like. Come on.
She know what
She got the bag.
I think she'll try you. Adam.
She got
Drillers
the bag. You don't
only.
think she smashed a white guy before?
Maybe. Nah. No, I don't. Like, how the hell did she even meet a white
we
guy?
need-
Wait. Did you see her back in the field days?
seen her.
Yeah, she was in trap houses. Like, unless she sold a nigga some
But
pussy.
how many? But you got to realize this too. She's an artist.
Now.
You know? She's been trying to make music. Now she's making it.
Ain't no white boy scraping. They're scared of that. They think that she's finna set him up, take the whole everything
I'm about
from
to
him.
message this bitch right now.
So
you
how
ever
about this
fuck a
one?
white dick before?
Yeah. So the 4 hour session is over. That'll be 480.
480.
480. Well, you stupid.
Hey, we are talking about this on the.
I'm rolling.
Come on.
I'm rolling.
I done seen that. Niggas you ain't even thinking like, and they know they not gonna get the bread out of her, so you might as well get what you can get.
The head out of her.
Hey, let's pray that she actually responds. We are talking about this on the podcast. Have you ever fucked a white guy? I guarantee she's gonna take it as me asking, "Can I fuck?"
Yeah.
Why didn't you say what you was gonna say? You was gonna say.
What?
What's up? You ever
fucked
took
on
some
a
white
white
dick
dick?
before?
Oh, I'm trying to be nice.
And if
Yeah, that's what I'm
not,
saying.
Come on,
He's
Sexy
he's
Red,
just trying
bro.
to lock in the interview at the same time. He don't want to overdo it, so she.
I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. I don't
It's
want
a
to
whole
get
lot
super
of no
aggressive.
jumper K niggas out there. I noticed that last night. Like, it's a whole lot of no jumper K niggas. Like, you know how many tours come through the city and we talk about you niggas all week, or we keep you niggas popping and all of that. But you niggas never send an invite. We about to start shamming you niggas.
I ain't
We
gonna
about
lie,
to
but-
start body slamming. I'm with the body slamming the nigga for every flaw now.
Who are we body slamming? Who are you referring
No
to?
jumper has always been.
Oh,
They always been on
we
the
not
K
body
shit, bro.
slamming 21.
If
I
you
wasn't-
post
I
something
wasn't
with no
sneak
jumper,
dissing 21. That's my
60-40
brother.
rule. 60% is haters.
Yeah.
The other 40 is fans.
For no
It's just
jumper?
Yeah.
I feel like our ratio used to be better, and then it
Even
got
though-
fucked up. But now
Whoa.
the fans are
In the
coming back to
beginning,
life
bro.
because they're realizing they got bamboozled. However many
beginning-
months ago,
In the beginning, people was when trolling was invited.
His face. Do the face again.
that's what's going to be weird being back on the block is that we now have more haters, so we're going to have to be like more conscious of that. Whereas last time it didn't really feel like we had that many haters.
I
It
don't
was
know.
more-
The comments would speak differently, bro. I used to when I used to post my videos
Hey,
on
I-
No Jumper, you'll get a lot of
I
motherfuckers.
heard my wife.
What the fuck this guy thinks he's doing? You think you're this? Like, but it's like y'all still watching.
But it's easier to be you because all you represent to the people is like entrepreneurship and drugs. And with No Jumper, it represents like shit talking, drama, potential violence, like all this shit that might go down on any given
Yeah,
piece
you can
of
have
content.
a fan and a hater at the same time.
That's all that shit that the school district pulled on you. That's some bullshit.
You know what's so funny, bro? I ain't gonna lie.
That was cap.
No, it wasn't. This is the thing. I got sent the letter before from the kid that's like, hey, this is what they sent my parents. You know, then a month later, another kid sent me a letter like this is what they sent their parents. And then I'm like, you know, the first thing I'm doing, school district trying to ban my shit. Fuck the school district. So now the news is picking it up. Everybody giving me interviews. Fox 11 called me. They want to do an interview with me. I put them in contact with my PR. Fox 11 do some research. Well, technically, the LAUSD said they have no recollection of banning your clothes, but Beverly Hills High School did. So
that's not LAUSD.
Yeah. So I
Wait,
think you
really?
Yeah.
Beverly Hills High School probably got way stricter rules.
They independent. They're not even a part of the LAUSD.
Really?
Yeah.
That's their own shit.
Yeah.
They got their own vibe over there.
Like, that's crazy, though, because I'm like...
Because Fox reached out to the letter and reached out to LAUSD. Like, they got to do their research. They can't just throw shit on there. So
they like the sounds of it, like the sounds like a viral story, but then if there's no like reality to it,
then they reached out to the Beverly Hills and they're like, we basically didn't ban, we just do not promote it. So, as our school rule is you can't wear this type of stuff. We specifically didn't say no cough syrup, but anything that has to do with drugs is a no, and it says drugs.
Yeah, if I'm the principal of a school, I'm banning your clothing line. No offense.
Yeah, for sure.
Also, probably a lot of the designs we've made over the years too would also be considered inappropriate.
My daughter, they used to get on my daughter early about that shit. Like her 7th grade year, like she's wearing, like you tell her not to wear that shit. That's her uncle clothing line. Like, good luck, nigga. I don't know if she doesn't. She's not gonna miss it.
The whole thing about it too, though, is that
gonna pack that shit in there
cough syrup
and put it on.
Cough syrup, by definition, is over the counter. It's not.
Yeah, I'm
it's
not
illegal,
using a
right?
slang term. I'm not saying lean.
Exactly.
I'm like saying Tylenol. Like,
cough syrup, prescription shit. You give it to babies.
Right. But I don't feel like he's hiding it, selling lean through his clothes. Like, you come get a shirt, you get a pint too. Like,
I probably think they think that.
It used to be like
I
that.
really think they think that. Like right now, you see a nigga pull up with a Rolls Royce, Maybach, whatever it is that.
Clothes.
Oh no, he's selling dope out that motherfucker. And they raided my store. I remember that.
Yeah, but have they messed with you in recent memory?
They tried to kick me out my downtown store.
Really?
Like probably 30 days ago.
How'd they go about trying to kick you out?
Excuse me, Mr. Taylor. No offense to you, but you just have too many people hanging out in the front selling drugs. So
who said that? The cops or the landlord?
The landlord. So we're gonna terminate your lease. I said, we got what? No, you tripping.
You gotta prove that.
How did you say no?
What? No offense, but no. I said, look, you my boy.
So are you a squatter now?
No, I said, look, you my boy. Just keep it like this. You my boy. So I'm gonna keep it 100 with you, bro. They have nothing to do with my brand. You know what I mean? That has nothing to do with us.
People selling drugs downtown, period.
And then they tried to say, well, yeah, they're wearing your clothes. I said, so because I have a popping brand, you want to kick me out because the locals wear my shit? And then I said, y'all not doing that to the smoke shop. There's way more people at the smoke shop than the cough syrup store. Or what about the market on the corner? The market on the corner got way more people hanging out.
But if they wanted to take you out the game, they should have done it when you were still in the parking lot downtown, because that was you illegally selling merchandise and shit, right? That counts? But you were giving money to the parking lot owner, right?
Yeah, I went in there when it was COVID, so nobody was there. So I got like a cool 3 months free.
Right.
And then after that, the COVID started ending, they started parking again, and then I just started paying for one spot. Then they're like, bro, you got too many people pulling in and out. So eventually, before I left, I was paying for 12 parking spots a month, that whole row right there.
I remember going downtown in Lincoln with you one time, and then afterwards we're riding bikes around that area, and I kept having kids rocking cough syrup shirts coming up to me wanting to take photos. They clearly just visited the van, and I was noticing some decent percentage of these kids got a dooski or three on them. I'm like, I'm like, that's crazy. There must be somebody.
Adam like this. Hey, Adam.
Yeah, exactly. There must be somebody else in the area serving patients. So there must be like a pharmacy or something. I don't know. But it was weird. Like the pharmacy's giving people little baby bottles and shit. I was kind of surprised.
It was COVID. It was a lot of.
They had to make their money.
Yeah.
Dubb, all you got is some exotic pops, man. Some clothes.
Yeah, that's pretty much
some
it.
loose sleeves.
I don't even got loose sleeves, bro. When I turned over and went super legit at the beginning of the year, I stopped anything that could get me any type of anything. What is it called? No, not risk. They like liability, any liability or anything that had
not
me.
worth it at a certain point.
Yeah, so
I got tried to tell you selling tobacco.
Yeah,
but let me tell you, we got the weird, modified, shortened version of the Drake and 21 concert last night, because the shit was supposed to start at 8. We get an email during the day that says, "Oh no, now it's starting at 9." And then when we actually get there, it takes a while for them to come out on stage and shit. So it's like Drake performed till probably 12:30, and I don't think anybody normally performs at the Staples Center past midnight.
He said they were trying to kick him off stage for 30 minutes.
Yeah, he said that it was bad. Like they were really trying to get him off stage. So he didn't play a huge percentage of his hits.
Yeah.
Like, he didn't perform fucking Hotline Bling.
Yeah.
He didn't perform, like, you know, Best I Ever Had. Like, a lot of his biggest hits that, like, it's unthinkable for any rapper to not perform, he didn't even get to him because they were, like, kind of, like, rushing him off the stage and shit.
So you feel kind
I
of.
know the staples like the backhand.
We got cheated because
I was just about to say that. Like, did y'all get cheated out the show?
What did it end with? Oh, my God, he ended with, if I die, I'm a legend. But he performed like the weirdest, weakest version of it without the beat, and it was like a spoken word type version. I was hella confused.
It was like a dedication to Virgil.
Oh, yeah,
because he has a big statue.
Because they got a giant statue of Virgil. And like rest in peace to the GOAT and everything. But when I'm looking at this statue, it just looked like Van Lathan to me. So I'm staring at it the whole time, just sitting back. Just
he's an asshole. Because after that, I'm looking at the fucking statue for the rest of the night.
Y'all about to have everybody looking at the statue.
I swear to God,
I sent it to Van Lathan, and I think he felt the same way as me, that he couldn't believe how much the shit looked like him. It was stunning.
I think that Drake's been on his poetry shit lately, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? He's been kind of. That's why I think he's trying to get into.
But it's the last song.
Bro,
Y'all about to have me at the
artists,
show tonight looking at that motherfucker like,
hey,
it is, bro.
a lot of artists.
Baby, look.
It's Van.
You're not gonna see it.
A lot of artists have been doing that. Like, they call it getting more intimate with the fans. You know, Kevin Gates does it where he'll just sit there and have a piano player just playing as he's sitting there performing. It ain't no big 808 in the back, nothing.
I hate when, like, I don't know, it's just probably me, and it's probably like when they do this, it's a bigger audience. But when they flip the songs and make it that like live performance type of beat, like a build up. No, I want the ghetto first one that I heard. Like, can you just picture listening to like Glorilla but on some pianos and all that, and they try, you know how they make it to where it's like a performance.
The 1500 vibe.
Yeah, I don't like that. I like to just listen to it the raw ratchet way with all of the bass, and I'm in that motherfucker like I'm in a Cutlass with
He
two
did that
15s
with
in the back.
Controller in like another song last night. He went over to the DJ booth and fucked up the whole song.
Yeah, in the middle of it, he goes up to the DJ booth and does like 10 minutes of playing like the club records off that one album that he put out and shit. So it's like, but then when he like has to cut the set so short, I'm just kind of like, damn, bro, like you really like, you did the 10-minute DJ set, but you like couldn't bring yourself to like perform a few more songs, maybe cut out the DJ set in the middle of it or whatever. But I mean, honestly, it wasn't a Drake concert for the uninitiated. It's like for the hardcore fans that want to see some more of the deep cuts and shit. Because he even starts the shit out doing like 4 or 5 songs in a row. They're all old ass songs that are super slow R&B songs. So that alone kind of started me out on a weird level where I'm like, damn, the first 4 songs, I don't even know any of these fucking songs. I ain't heard them in 10 plus years.
When we were listening to him sing,
I don't know what she said.
is it gay for you and Bricc Baby to be?
She goes, is this kind of gay for you and Bricc Baby to be watching this? I'm like, yeah, these 4 or 5 super slow R&B songs in a row. This does feel a little sus.
Not if you with some
You ain't
bitches
seen
and y'all
it.
chilling.
Yeah,
Everybody's
but it's like Bricc Baby, Adam, Lena, girl.
Oh, so y'all close. Y'all
So it's
close.
kind of, but it has to be that way because it's like I want to talk to Bricc, I want to talk to Lena, and then Lena wants to talk to me,
her
and she wants to talk to the girls. So it's like that's the only way that we can sit. Bricc Baby, we can't go boy girl, because then he's gonna be in the middle of 2 chicks that he barely ever talked to.
Yeah, but no, they were actually cool. That's what I said. I wasn't opposed to it. Adam, hey, my third eye was open last night.
Nah, but we gotta smoke together and shit.
That's what I'm like.
So you're smoking blunts with people now?
I brought splits because he forgot his
I
woods.
forgot my woods. I forgot my
at
little
this point,
sleeves.
do you still share woods with people?
Oh yeah, I was talking hella bougie about that. You're right.
This nigga, bro. You ain't
But we
never
said car rides in certain functions, you got to smoke with your own.
Yeah.
I'm not rolling
You can't
4
be at
blunts in a
concert
car.
smoking your own
Fuck
blunt.
you doing smoking spliffs.
With me, that's all I had.
Hey,
Was they Lil Jeters?
3 hours and I left
they're
it
all right.
fucking loosely.
I guess you got to do what you
You know
got
what
to
I
do.
mean?
You said 3 hours.
I was
3 hours.
Stuck.
Hey, but I was turning scary in the
feel it,
middle of
though.
the shit because we're walking into the shit and I'm kind of like focused, like trying not to look around too much because I don't want to make eye contact with a million people, and I'm getting like the reality check in there. I'm like, oh, you're like very famous to be in here. Like
everybody's running
wanna
us down.
fuck up. And some big motherfucker just walks right up, and I think he's talking to Bricc. He goes, "What up, blood?" And I'm just, oh, shit. And then I realized, because I'm thinking he's getting banged on. And I'm like, I'm the only one here. I got to fight. Like, what the fuck?
He's
And then he's like, bro was talking to you. I'm like, oh, all right.
He wouldn't even make eye contact. Once he seen it was me, he slowed down with the blood shit because he wasn't trying to be disrespectful. But he was like, Adam, what up, blood? Like, woo, woo.
I thought we
Then
were
he
getting
see
packed
me, and
out.
I looked, I'm like,
What up, bro?
yeah. And he like, yeah, but he gave me the little, I ain't tripping little head shake.
I love gangsters like that, though. They don't mean no harm. That's just how
that's how they
is.
talk.
Like, that's how they talk.
I didn't never light up or trip or nothing.
I mean,
I
niggas-
just see Adam kind of like turn his back to make sure he wasn't talking to him. He was trying to see what was going on.
Adam
He
like
like,
Hey, for real. Hey.
it wasn't that bad. He just like turned his
I've had
back
niggas
like,
come
hold
up to
on,
me,
what
bro.
the fuck?
I can
Like,
see a
Shark, what up,
cartoon of that.
blood?
Like,
Like
I need like an animation of that. Like,
Yeah, we do.
walking, what up, blood? I'm like, oh, shit.
No, but you could call me blood. It's all good. But as soon as you walk up and say, "Hey, what up, blood?" to him, then I'm like, "Oh, this might be a thing."
Unless it's a homie that's trying to see if you on your P's and Q's.
But that's
nigga
what we
be
don't
like
know.
all the
What up,
time.
blood?
Oh,
But
what
it
up,
was
blood?
like a fan, not like a fan, but it was like, he
Yeah.
fucked with the content and everything. So that's like why he was saying what up to us.
Yeah.
But for a moment, I was a little bit, yeah.
Bruh. I remember when I was younger, you used to see a homie walking through the mall and you'd be like, look at this nigga sleeping. Whoa. You nigga react real
He
quick.
pop it up.
You hit a nigga with that from
Nigga
okay,
might
yeah,
run inside
nigga.
the store or nigga gonna get active, cause you gonna see what he gonna do by himself though. Nigga whoopie me. Yeah, nigga. Jump inside.
The best one is just
Then when you walk in the store on them, they like nigga, I was on you niggas. Nigga, nigga, you was on your way about this motherfucker. Fuck is you talking about?
I remember a nigga cornered me inside the, what was that, the Millennium? This one I thought I was
When it was on Slauson and
extra.
Western?
See some niggas, I'm in the Millennium, Slauson and Western. I see some niggas, bang on them, boop. They walk inside the Millennium by the door and hold the door. And I'm like, whoa. So I'm in the back like this, like, what up, nigga? Knowing I'm not going outside with these niggas, bro.
Yeah,
I'm trying to
nigga,
like
might as
call
well
somebody,
cause a
bro. What up,
scene
nigga?
right now.
What up, nigga?
Oh, I like this. I want to hear more tales of the extra out dub because
Like, what
I've
up,
never
bro?
seen him be
that
on
was
some
one
trippy
point. I
shit.
swear to God, I thought it was over for me, bro. These niggas pulled up a car all outside the Millennium. I'm there by myself. I know the person that worked there, so I'm like, bro, you gotta call somebody.
Yeah, you
know what I
gotta
mean? I'm
hit
like,
somebody.
What's
Nigga
up, bro?
down
But I'm
business.
not about to just be over here like
Like
hiding.
marked out, yeah.
But I'm not walking outside. What up, nigga? Yeah, yo, Buster ass ain't gonna come out here, is you?
Nope. Not right now. I'm buying some
Not
shoes.
right
bitch.
now.
I need to hear
I'm
more
buying
about
some
this,
shoes,
man.
nigga.
The extra out dub. I like
Fuck
the
is you
sounds of
talking
it. I've
about?
never seen. I've never even like
never
thought about
seen
him
dub
tripping on
turned
somebody.
up.
Oh, bro, I swear that was one of the times I thought it was a rap, bro. I'm like, these niggas got blower. I'm here all myself. I'm so fucking retarded.
Hey,
You gotta
speaking of hitting something, I'd like to send a big shout out to our people over at Mango RX. Mango RX makes products that help men go hard in the bedroom and they help make America hard again. Mango RX combines tadalafil, the main ingredient in Cialis, with L-arginine and oxytocin, and in a rapidly dissolving tablet that tastes like mango for a fast-acting result. Mango comes individually packaged so you can be ready for fast-action results whether you're at home or on the go. Mango RX's mission is to make America hard again. They have epic merch like these Make America Hard Again hats available at makeamericahardagain.com. And buying Mango is easy. All you have to do is go to mangorx.com and complete a short/secure telemedicine visit, and Mango can be shipped discreetly straight to your door. At checkout, make sure that you use promo code ADAM22 to get an extra 22% off your first order, and continue to visit Mango RX as the company is going to be putting out more and more innovative products in the near future. So again, make every day hump day and go to mangorx.com and use promo code ADAM22 to get an extra 22% off your first order. You and your partner are going to love it.
You dig.
Mango RX. Thank you for supporting the
Stand
show
for what
today.
you believe in.
Yeah.
Make every day hump
Giant
day.
boners.
Yeah,
On deck.
But you always doing that shit, bro. Like, stop. Giant boners.
What? This?
No, bro.
Big
Just
dicks.
say, hey, man, get your weather together, man.
Big dicks.
I
Sling. Do your thing. Do your thing.
Yeah, they gotta make like a
you
gang
got
of little
songs
funny
in there,
reels
they
like
don't
Sexy
Yeah. Hey, yo, this stunning.
Red, nigga like that. You go back to that hot boy.
Sexy Red, I ain't gonna lie. She got work. They gotta give her set some work.
I can't believe.
She did good because she had it rocking, but They gotta at least let her turn the lights down, so they doing their bad.
Oh yeah,
They doing their bad.
you know how it be. You like you low
No,
key
'cause
everything
it's
is for
only-
the last one.
Yeah, but no, yeah, like cause it's only a square, but at least let some shit. You know what I mean?
Oh, they just out there just lighting her.
But she can't
Yeah.
dance.
No backlights,
offense.
no-
She dances like this. Like she dances like a dude, like just like on some chill shit.
Yeah, she ain't got no rhythm.
So they bring out 4 chicks
No
with
rhythm.
BBLs to shake their asses all around her. I was really happy for her when I saw that, because I'm like, she needs that energy, right?
Yeah, that's what I was about to
She
say.
need that.
Then they let the dancers come up. Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie.
You gotta
I
get
see a
there
lot of
early,
them.
though.
I don't be seeing like I ain't see a lot of people with as much star power as she has right now. Like I've been to these little festivals and shit. When you see Sexxy Red, it's a line of these motherfuckers waiting for her. The other person might have appointments, or maybe 2 people. No, they are lined up. I damn near have to wait 15 minutes just to say what's up.
So can we say for Sexxy Red that right now she is the queen of the ratchets? Can we stamp her?
I think Ice Spice is the queen of all the bitches right now, right?
It's different. It's
I'm talking
different.
about ratchet
You got look.
music.
This is how I put it.
Ice Spice is not ratchet.
To me, Sexxy
Not
Red
really.
is like the fucking juvenile, like, you know what I mean? Like, when you hear it, instantly make you want to go up.
Yeah.
Like, Ice Spice, you can like the songs and shit, but Sexxy Red gonna do something to your body.
But Ice
Bro.
Spice would never talk about having an STD. Ice Spice never kicked it with FBG
Exactly.
stuff. Sexy Red got a resume that lets us know that she was really in the trenches and that her music is. She talks about disgusting shit
what I'm
that
saying.
nobody else will talk
Two
about. Bro, her
different
booty
niggas.
hole is brown. She just left Pound Town.
Bro, she takes care of 2 different niggas in the county right now.
2 different niggas.
That is
Free
admitted.
they baby daddy.
Admitted. Yeah,
Both
she
of
said,
them.
man, free both of them.
That's
Wow.
what I'm saying, bro. Like, when you listen to Sexy, you instantly, when you listen to Ice, you probably want to pick up your phone or something. You know what I mean? Or like, it's like different demographics, but it's just different. You know, she might be the queen over there with that type of music, but like
Ice Spice is never gonna have a bar where she says some shit about, put that dick in my mouth.
So you give
Whereas Sexy Red all day. That's what she's saying.
You giving Rand the
Yeah.
stamp.
Hell
She
yeah,
from the rap-
overall.
But yeah, but look, you never know. And shout out to her though, but you never know what them niggas was doing for her when she was just broke though. Them 2 niggas might have been putting it on the flow. She got kids by him, they probably was making it happen.
Making it
so
happen
it's
over.
like I'm
Yeah.
old now, like she
Yeah.
just doing the right thing. Like at the end of the day.
Did you see that she has like an interview where she tells the story of how she's just like with her man getting out the car and dudes just pull up and just spray the whole whip up and shit? And that really lets you know what kind of guys she'd be kicking with, guys who have like active assassination attempts going
or
on with them.
scammers. Scammers. I done seen niggas blow, like niggas be on scammers. Like, nigga, you did what? You ran off. You said the money didn't land. You ran off with the 80 piece. All type of scammers. The niggas be ready to kill the scammers, bro.
Right.
Like you ran off with some packs. You said this. Like, the scammers. Fuck all the op shit. Nigga
ain't
be
gonna
ready
lie.
to kill a scammer. Nigga try
I'd
to
bust a mission with Red over Ice Spice.
Well,
I'd bust a mission.
yeah.
I'm just saying. You
Ice
know,
Spice
you
looks
would.
better,
I'm
but Ice
sure.
Spice don't got that experience.
But we
ain't
gonna
got that
leave Glow out
experience.
this because she ain't made a song and see.
I saw her. Hey, you know what I call
no,
Glow?
we're just going.
Little
He
bell
said
pepper.
them too.
Put
Glorilla in this conversation.
Glow gotta be in this conversation.
Put her in the convo.
She gotta be
Okay,
in the convo.
we gotta call her.
Hey,
'cause I
Glow,
think
ain't
they
gonna
were
lie,
little bell
Glow
pepper.
cracked it off.
Yeah.
She cracked it off. You
Come
can't
on,
say
cuz.
nothing. She cracked it off for like
With that ratchet ass, just dirty
come
bitch
on,
flow.
Come
Ooh.
on. You know, we just saying
It's
them two
something
because
about 'em,
Glow
cuz.
to us, Glow
Dirty
already done
bitch.
made it. You know what I mean? Like Glow on some album shit now. Like she made it. The Ice Spice is like, and then the Sexy
Ice
Red.
Spice, but Ice Spice number wise is I think ahead
she's-
of everybody.
Yeah.
But look at Glow's management team. Look who she's under, bro. They execute everything. I don't give a fuck if you're trash as fuck. They
Yeah.
execute
Yeah,
everything,
for
bro.
sure.
She over there with
Over
Gotti
there
and
with
them,
Gotti
and
and
they're
them.
getting
Yeah,
money.
no. Shout out
Everybody
Glow
he's
Rilla,
signed.
bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Shout out
She was
Gotti.
out of all three of them. She wore my shit in the
gonna
video
go make the
first.
play.
Gotti's gonna make
Gotti
the
not
play
afraid to come up off the money
at all.
He gonna make sure he get his money back. Your ass gonna be
And
working.
Gotti is tapped in.
Your
bro.
ass gonna
He's
be working.
very
I
much
ain't
so
gonna lie
tapped
to
in.
you.
His team is just insane at this point. When you really think about
If
how
you
many
really
artists
think
he
about
signed
it.
and
But
shit.
he's
Yeah.
still tapped in with all of it. That's the thing. Niggas be at the top. Like I ain't gonna lie. I don't know him personally, but
Me neither.
some dudes are at the top. They don't know everything. I done literally had a text message from Gotti about an artist that I didn't even know. Like, damn, you want me to do some shit for him? Like, you really tapped in. You know, you really still,
Yeah.
you know what they doing and you on top of
You
it.
got to think he didn't get there overnight. He really was grinding, and then came across something.
He don't
came
even rap no more,
He
do
came
he?
across them 2-3 hits.
He does.
He
I'm
came
just saying,
across
like, he
with
don't-
DM and what was the one before DM?
Yeah, the other one.
Yeah, he had two crazy ones.
But he
like
got, I ain't gonna lie, he got like
2015.
7-8 albums in a row, but those are the ones that went crazy.
I've been listening to him. You got to think, since he been around Gucci. Gucci been my favorite. So Cocaine Music 2, 3, and all that. I've been listening to him.
Awful lot of
What I'm
Cocaine
saying
Music.
is, he got there. He did the right thing with them 2 hits.
Yeah.
And nigga, he built the whole empire off of him shaking.
He put an album out this year.
Yeah, but
Gotti and DJ Drama. He
But
put one out last year. Year before that.
Yeah.
He's
Doing
been
it for-
fairly
I don't
consistent.
feel like he has a commitment to put any. He doesn't have any commitment.
He don't have
He's
to.
running the
He
label.
don't have to.
He's
Like,
running
it's
the
damn near
label.
funny.
He got
That's
in
why I'm
on
like,
the football team, on the soccer team out there in DC.
Come on, bro.
I don't have to
He
get
got
every
shout out
car.
to
I
him.
own the car lot. Like, so I get every other car. I might just get a car because I like this
He
one.
on the car
He's
lot.
No, I'm
literally
just saying with him and his
Yeah,
artists,
yeah,
like
yeah, for
he
sure.
don't have to do nothing. He owned all of the shit that
sure.
y'all listening to.
For sure.
I'm
That's
really
what
doing
like,
it just to say I can still race with these niggas.
He more like on some Birdman type
Yeah,
shit.
That nigga's doing music for fun.
For sure.
He's
for
not
sure.
doing it because he's looking for a bag out of it for himself.
Okay, but this is the thing.
Talk to us.
I can have dudes come and do podcasts with me, and we can make hot content together, etc. But if I stop podcasting, to me, it feels like it's only a matter of time until the dudes that I bring in the game start to, like, you know, not recognize my role in it. You know, it's like, I feel like if you're gonna be the Yo Gotti in this situation, it's like you have to be bringing something to the situation, which is either like a shitload of like, you know, guidance in the game and shit, or you have to be that dude rap wise, or, you know, you have to be bringing something to the situation. I feel like when you are the leader of the unit and you become too separate from what's going on, it's oftentimes seems like it's only a matter of time until the soldiers, like in this case, all the people on the label, and granted they're all signed to the label, so it's not like they can just dip out or whatever, but to me it makes the most sense. If I'm Yo Gotti, like, you need to stay focused on the music as well.
Sounds like you're speaking from experience, Adam.
Well, a little bit of truth to
A
it.
little bit. I'm just saying, sound like you was speaking from some
Hey,
experience.
and as long as you're saying that, I would just like to say, shout out to me. Shout out to No Jumper for taking a massive W this week. A one-man army. And not to take anything away from y'all, but in this whole little war that has been going down, I never asked any of y'all for help. I never said, hey,
sure.
Sharp,
No,
let me
for
get a
sure.
few bars. Tell them how you feeling. Dubb, shoot at them. Say this, say that. I never did any of that. I just took on a whole squad, just me, little old white boy, and everybody surprisingly quiet all of a sudden. Now, I did say that I was going to just let it go if they let it go with me. And I know that they're working real hard on letting it go because I caught some pretty crucial unfollows over the course of the last 48 hours. Now, let me take you into the hypothetical group chat. I found out from the Reddit. Shout out to the Reddit. But they noticed things way before me.
Way more
But,
than anybody,
That's what I was like,
my-
what the fuck?
My whole
noticed.
thing is that I am not going to take the Big Ack advice that he gave me, because he told me, if you're going to go to war with some people, you got to exterminate them. You got to go the whole way. You can't leave them with a lung full of air left for them to fucking still come back. I can't do it. I just don't have that hate in my heart to turn my content into a fucking hate stream on a consistent basis, which, you know, I've seen him do that with Rory and Maul, and I respect it, and it seems like it went pretty well.
Fuck you.
For me, I'm not really trying to make like the basis of my content going at some people. I waited 6 months or 5 months or whatever. I took a lot of shots, a lot of heat, didn't say shit back. I tried out that option. As soon as I started talking my shit back, took about 2.5 weeks for everybody to shut the fuck up. So I'm gonna leave it alone, but just know that the notepad application in my phone contains ether, the likes of which people have never seen. And I could open it up at any given moment. Now, the problem is the No Jumper Reacts network has a hard time getting views and getting content when they're not reacting to No Jumper. But they know that. So, you know, in that group chat, they said, listen, we got to all unfollow Adam, because as long as we're following Adam, we're going to know what he's doing and we're going to have to react to it. The only way that they could stop reacting was to unfollow me so that they don't even know what I'm doing, so they don't react to it. Now, what are they going to be doing now that they're not reacting to me? Well, it's going to be a potato sack race. They're going to tie their legs together. They're going to run around, do a little race, maybe. Maybe we'll make a few more mixed drinks. Who knows? So it's a ticking time.
He throwing jabs.
But let's be real.
He's on
Yeah, what's wrong
22
with this dude,
I don't even know
did
what
his
he's looking
damn
at,
thing.
but he's looking at something. I think he's looking at the water bottle. Like, look.
All I'm saying, I'm a one-man army. And whatever they're going through right now, feeling like, damn, we marginalized.
Did they unfollow No Jumper?
No, I didn't even unfollow Josh from what I could tell. And even Smack don't know how to use the fucking phone, so he didn't unfollow me yet. I'm sure he's still working on it. He's going to figure it out next week. But I did my thing. That's all I'm saying. And the fans see it. The fans feel the energy. The fans know what the fuck is going on. So I just want to tell the fans, if there's any of you that swore that you were NJK now as a result of what went on over the past few months, and you're now starting to have this epiphany and realizing like, God damn it, I was rooting for the wrong team. You will be humbly accepted back. All you have to do is just return like nothing happened. And it's not like I'm on notice. So shout out to all those fans who now realize that they might have made a little bit of a mistake.
The double backers.
No Jumper is not going anywhere. And in fact, the amount of content we're making over the next month or two, especially once we're back on Melrose, oh my God, it's going to be out of control. And you guys are going to be very, very thankful that you stuck with the 22 stir and the rest of these motherfuckers. So that's all I got to say about that topic.
Gang. You know
Gang,
what that
gang.
mean?
We back, Jack.
Back in the field.
What Bronner say, gang. They don't fuck with you, I don't fuck with you.
Dude, one of the most epic things ever was when I was making a video talking shit in my yard the other day, and you would just hear my kid in the background, gang. How the fuck did she peep the energy and know that that's what type of timing I was on at that moment? Because she doesn't. She says it a little bit, but not like a lot. I'm glad she said that instead of ice cream so good. Because that would have been awkward. Can we put the AC on a little bit? It's kind of warm in here, right?
I was just about to say, I bought the hoodie like it was one of them cold days.
I was like,
I
this
just felt
nigga
like
don't got
getting
AC.
blue.
That's what I was thinking. You didn't have AC for a minute. I had to take my beanie off. I was sweating.
But
Still
sometimes
thugging with it. They like to put the heat on the black man.
make a motherfucker sweat. Nah, for me personally though, like it feels like it's either a little too warm or a little too cold in here. Because as soon as you put the AC on, you get a little chilly.
Icebox.
Yeah. So,
Hey, bro. I watched this movie on the plane. I hate when I watch like them little black movies or like, movies where it's like some black man in history getting fucked over. The Chevalier.
What's that?
It's like some black Mozart type of dude that they like super dogged or whatever. Yeah. I don't know. It was pretty fire, but it was one of the movies getting you off the plane like, fuck these motherfuckers. You know how you watch some shit on the plane? You know how you watch some shit on the plane? Like if you watching some football shit or some like motivation shit, when you land, you on your motivation shit.
Speaking of the plane, where you coming back from?
Jamaica.
Yeah, Bumba Clyde. Everybody, my
See, you got the flag flying. I had to ask when the world don't know what's going on, man.
That shit was fire, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Just like the thing is, really carry change when y'all go over there, bro. I was telling Bricc, we on the little wooden canoe shit. What is it, like the little bamboo stick?
Yeah,
You lost your wallet?
When you was wiping them feet down.
Yeah, nigga not about to rub my bitch feet. Nigga, pull up.
No, it'll be fine. Just do it. It'll be good.
Whoa. No. He said, we had woman. I said, nobody's rubbing my bitch feet but me. Like, nobody's rubbing my bitch feet. Give me that rock. Here, look. Give you $5. Come here, baby.
Come here.
So this guy was your Jason Love.
It was trying to.
He was trying to.
But you gotta watch out, bro. They be working over there.
I would rather a guy rub my girl. I'd rather a guy put his penis in my bitch than rub her feet. That's too intimate.
No, bro. So this is the funny part.
Bro,
It's a down. You on the bamboo thing going downhill, right? Boom, and then they gotta pull you uphill. So when you see the big bitches floating down, you like, this nigga about to have some work pulling her all the way back up the river, bruh. And then you see the ones like, okay, I think it's free, or it's like cheaper for just the legs. But if you want like the whole body, you know what I mean? That's a little bit more. But you'll see which one of the freaky, like the single bitches was all coming back muddied from head to toe.
Where did you go in Jamaica?
Dirty bitch.
I went to Montego Bay.
You would recommend it? It was dope?
Yeah, Montego Bay, Half Moon, shit was fire. You know what I mean? The best thing I like about it is they treat you like royalty. And on top of that, they don't be asking you for tips. Like, I hate the tip shit because, like, me, I don't know how to tip, you know? So, like, I might be cool tonight and give you 5, and I might be cool tomorrow and give you a dub.
Yeah,
you know, but, like,
right.
if you start tipping, you start seeing niggas getting real nicer. They popping up at your door more. Here, they don't accept the tips like that. So, like,
So you don't like tipping when you are forced to think about it as a percentage of what you're buying?
I don't like to tip when I'm out the country because it makes people be on you and begging and shit.
Because you got to do the exchange rate in your head, and then once you're done that, then you got to do like, all right, so what's 15% or 20% of that amount?
They making, like, I think my boy told me they making $100 a month, bro.
Oh, what?
100 a month or 100, even let's say 100 a week. You making $100 a week. So a nigga give you a dub, that's damn near 2 days of work.
Yeah,
a nigga just
That shit, the whole week of work.
Yeah,
That
so
mean
it's like,
damn
it's
near
cool
every
when they
day.
don't ask for it and you
yeah,
give
that
it
is
to them.
today.
But when, like, they sitting there getting, like, wanting it so bad, you know, like, when we went on the boat,
They
bro, we
said
gave
that-
one nigga a tip. He started going, all the other dude, oh, no, you have to pay us. And what, you not going to tip the driver? Like, I'm not tipping none of y'all niggas, bro.
Yeah.
I'm paying one nigga.
Yeah, y'all
I
better
like the
bust that
driver to
down.
handle it most of the time. Like, I
Yeah.
told the driver, like, I don't want to talk to them. I don't want to pay them because they going to try to work me. You
Yeah.
feel me? So you know what
You
price
said
it
you
is.
got worked on some food or
Oh
something?
yeah, we on the boat. Boom, we on the boat. We sliding. I see some oxtails. They cooking the oxtails on the river and
Nigga,
shit.
can't deny
Mom,
that. In
what?
Jamaica?
Hey, you got oxtails? How much? He like 12. I'm like, cool. Give me some oxtails. Boom. He come back with the oxtails. I'm like, I give him the 20. I said, you got change? He said, oh no, you must have misunderstood me. I said 20.
Yeah,
bro,
fucking
you
right.
did not say 20. But he said, no. I said 20. You must have misunderstood me. And I'm sitting around here around all these motherfucking Jamaicans, you know, observing. I can't do shit right now. bro.
Okay,
You can't even get upset with
You
the
got
nigga.
that. You got
Yeah,
that, bro.
go ahead, bro.
You got that. You feel
I
me?
would have gave you a
After
tip.
that, it was like, after that, I was on level 10 now.
Now you was out.
Now I'm on level
Oxtails don't
10.
even look as fucking
What, man?
good,
I
bro.
gave oxtails to one of the little
Told
kids
you,
walking.
shit don't even feel
I don't
good
want
no
this shit
more.
here.
Shit,
Take these
nigga.
oxtails. The little kids on the river
Motherfucker.
playing in the river because they, you know, they real. Like, them people probably only making like 100 a month for sure.
Yeah.
Maybe the workers at the hotel, maybe 100 a week. I don't know, but that shit cool. You go to like the player little spot.
Upset about that.
Oh, I was hot, but it's, you can't, I'm with my daughter. I'm with my wife.
Right.
You just tried to work me. I'm really about to say fuck you. I don't want them, but then I'm just like,
A nigga
I
don't
ain't trying to
even
be
want to
too
do all that
disrespectful.
right here.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I just took them, gave them to the little kid. You feel me?
Yeah.
My kid got on FaceTime with Dubb and his kid the other day, and she was like secretly overjoyed because she talks about Dubb, Care, and Cairo all
That's
the
my
time.
girl.
And then she gets on the phone with him and is just straight hiding. And then yesterday when Bricc came through, I swear to God, my kid was acting like she was in a shootout. She fucking hid behind the table, like, peeking up over the table and shit, looking at him like that. It was the fucking funniest shit ever because I don't think she knew that Bricc Baby was a real person. Because she calls one of her dolls Bricc Baby too, which you got to meet the doll.
I got to meet the doll last
In her
night.
mind, she's like, whoa, there's a real Bricc Baby.
Yeah,
I think it was like
That
meeting
fucked
Santa
her up.
Claus,
Fucked
yeah.
her up, yeah.
Yeah, fucked her up.
And
right
also,
there.
why is his name Baby? Because she's obsessed with babies. Like, just in
Yeah.
general, she got all these little
yeah,
babies.
yeah.
Like,
And so
why
then-
is he Bricc
My
Baby?
daughter
Yeah,
called
like,
any.
fuck that.
My daughter called any kid a baby.
Oh, all the time.
Yeah.
Like it could be 3, 4, 5. Baby.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's not a baby. Like that's a big kid.
That's like her favorite thing to say. Is
Yeah,
just to say,
baby.
like, I am a baby, and you are my baby, and I have a baby, and my baby drinks my milk. And like, just everything about the baby all the time.
For sure. That's how they are with those dolls and shit. That shit, I done been through some shit. I done had, my daughter had imaginary friends and shit. She used to play with. the
Really?
dolls. Like, hey.
Dude, his kid was at the Drake show just hanging out in
Yeah.
a separate section from us because
Yeah.
she's 14. She's like damn near an adult, so she's off doing her own thing.
She,
Duh,
Your
what
kid
are you
was over
talking
there at the
about?
concert.
my daughter. She
on,
wasn't
Zoe,
out by
not the-
herself,
Zoe-
but she
Zoe-
was out with Game and them took them out. It was, I think she went with Callie for Callie's birthday.
So you're saying the game was there,
Yeah,
and he took your kid
yeah,
because your kid's friends with his kids?
yeah. They're best friends.
What a weird world we live in.
It's
Small
crazy,
world we live in.
Where was the game? He was backstage or he was in the audience?
They was, well, They were like in like a little VIP booth right there, and he was backstage.
Damn, so your kid had better seats than us?
Yeah, way better seats than that. She went crazy on this. She was backstage and all that.
Damn.
Yeah, she went crazy.
Too much motion.
She be with Dub. She loves to go with Uncle Dub.
She's just so cool that everybody's just hanging out with her.
Yeah,
Some regular shit.
Yeah,
She the GOAT,
She's
for sure.
she's like the worker. She's like gonna work you. As soon as
for
you start
sure.
acting like you like her, you're gonna get text messages. Hi, Uncle. How are you doing?
Are you serious?
Oh, I want to come hang out. She ain't
Pull
go.
up.
Hey, I want to come hang out.
I'll say go hang out with your dad.
Then she started look. Then she gonna start pulling up shoes and shit. But she known him his whole life. Her whole life. Ever since she was.
That's my niece, bro. That's like my first like niece. Like my first niece I ever had. Like my first niece I ever had.
By the way, this the only man my daughter's ever just went to go kick it with. Ever.
That's my girl.
It never
That's my
happened.
girl.
You know what I'm saying? Like
She just graduated.
The game might be mad at me because I just interviewed JT the Bigga Figga and he was giving me his rendition of how they met back in the day and stuff, and it was not the most flattering portrayal of the game. It wasn't like super gnarly scorched earth shit, but it was definitely like a little bit of shade.
I feel like business is business. At the end of the day, I feel like certain people know they didn't dot their I's and cross their T's and do what they were supposed to do along the journey to lock the person in, that they start feeling butthurt when the business decision comes and they no longer want to give this much of their money up, because it's like, why? I mean,
But he never had him signed in the first place. They
that's
just
what I'm
did
saying.
one
So
record together.
You didn't do, like, you say you bought him out, you did all of this, and this is my boy JT.
Right.
Like, but did you take care of the business?
Yeah, he knows. He
Like,
knows.
you know what I'm saying? Like, he ran off. Okay, he didn't grow up with you from day one. What was it, like, him being there forever? That's like, you just thinking too hard. Like, ain't nobody finna be around. Y'all not day ones. It's
But
not.
you want to know the technique? If you ever interviewing somebody and they're talking a bunch of shit about somebody that you're cool with, you don't say anything. You just go. Because the camera can't see me nodding, but they can see you going crazy. And as I'm nodding, they're like, "Oh yeah, keep going, keep going." Like, he's saying to keep going, so you just nod. I'm not gonna say like he's a game, he a bitch, and I'm like, "Yep, I can't do that, but I could be like. Like I'm listening, bob my head.
Yeah.
That shit works.
That shit works.
It makes it spit out.
That shit works, bro.
It's just a good technique to keep them going without having to implicate yourself in that shit.
one-on-one.
Yeah, real shit though.
How to not jump in the beat, but keep the beat going.
Yeah.
Spark it off and just nod.
Just nod, yeah.
So that happened when?
Yeah. You ask questions that aren't offensive, but then you nod when they're saying offensive shit. Hey, while we're at it, football is back, and so is winning season at MyBookie. NFL, college football, and a brand new cash out system. They all give you options to bet and win all season long. The first two legs of the parlay hit. Cash out early and use the funds on another bet, or let it ride for the chance at a bigger payday. Use early cash outs as a tool to stay in control of the action at MyBookie. And to get it started, go to mybookie.ag now and register for an account for free. When you're ready to make your first deposit, just use promo code NOJUMPER to grab a welcome bonus on the house. That's one word, promo code NOJUMPER to claim your deposit bonus, and for a limited time, a free chip to use in the MyBookie casino. You can bet anything, anytime, anywhere, only with MyBookie.
Shout out MyBookie, man.
Shout out MyBookie.
Awful lot of books.
Anyway, y'all ready?
A lot of books.
Y'all ready for a topic?
It's on.
Y'all ready for a topic?
Yes, sir.
I am.
All right.
I definitely am.
Now, we all love Britney Spears.
Yeah, love her to death.
There's this dude, Sam, right? He's like a fitness model dude, like big buff motherfucker. And the reason why I know him is because when I used to work out at this one gym in West Hollywood, he was a trainer there. So he would be in there every day. We would talk all the time, but never about Britney or anything. But like, you know, it's always kind of like trippy to me in my head, like, damn, this motherfucker's really dating Britney Spears. Like, what the fuck is wrong with him? Like, no offense, Sam, if you see this, but he's like a very, very good looking guy. He's on the cover of magazines and shit, and he's cut up. And I'm just knowing that he's dating this crazy person, you know, and just kind of always wondering, like, what is tying you to her? And there's always a part of you in your head that's like, well, it's got to be the money, right? Like, it's got to be some kind of financial benefit from this, where the reason why he's with her is not necessarily because of the fact that she's such a great person, because whenever I would see footage of her, she seemed like a fucking lunatic. And
It
so,
definitely did.
as the years have gone by, I stopped training at that gym, but I'll still see him in the news, paparazzi, whatever. Like, he goes out to eat with her, and all of a sudden they're snapping photos, and she's freaking out, storming out of there and stuff. They gave her her freedom. A lot of people, myself included, felt like she probably should not have become free. She probably needed to stay under somebody else's control.
I was happy for it.
But then they get married. Now, everybody's obviously thinking like they're going to get a prenup. Well, they did get a prenup, but they got divorced within like a year of the prenup. And now I know with the prenups that basically, like, if you're only married for a very short period of time, the prenup is not really doing much for you. If you're married for 10 years, he will get cashed out when he exits the relationship or whatever. But most relationships have like a clause written into it with the prenup where it's like, you know, you have to be together for X amount of time. And it's like, okay, maybe if we're together for 5 years and you make 10 times as much money than me, I'm entitled to a small percentage. If we're married for 20 years and you make that much more money than me, then I'm entitled to a larger percentage. And obviously this shit all gets real complicated and stuff. But basically, like, he's going to war with his lawyers trying to annul the prenup so that he would basically be able to take like a huge percentage of her wealth, which,
It'll
hey,
never happen.
city boys, keep doing your thing. I respect it.
City
It's
boys.
probably not going to happen.
It's not gonna happen.
But it's tripping me out. Like,
Boom, 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 boom.
he held her down, not married for what? Like, I don't know, like 5-6 years, however long they were together. And then they couldn't even make it a year into it so that he could try to get the bag. And I guess he was cheating on her like crazy, which makes it all make a little bit more sense. Like, okay,
I mean,
well, at least you
but
were
she
getting it
keeps
in.
on stripping for Instagram every day.
But that's
what
just
about that?
I
I'm
think
bringing
That's
that
just a
up.
think it was
sign of her
lies.
overall mental
Hey,
illness.
Infidelity fucks up everything.
I think it was
That
Plies.
can fuck everything up for you to get
I think
any.
Plies did it.
Yeah.
Plies kept posting her.
Yeah, Plies posted it. Plies posted her every day.
Does he
Every time
really?
she
Every
dropped the
time
video,
that she
she
goes
dropped more
crazy.
videos because she kept.
But it's like, where's the husband do that? Why are you letting her
Why you
do
not
this?
posting your
At
wife?
this point, I'm taking the phone. We just got to fight. You not
She
about
want to
to
swing
just
them
have
little
me-
hips, man.
Yeah, I
She
never
like-
seen them together that much.
Yeah, watch her walk off like she about to leave and turn back around.
Yeah, she be doing them little hip moves. Yeah, bro, she tripping.
I always figured, because like for me, Britney Spears was who I was jerking my fucking dick off to when I was like 14. She came out. Yes, thank you. She came out
She
in the
was
red,
bad, bruh.
the red vinyl bodysuit at the MTV Awards and shit, bro. We were in love with her. Like, she was the hottest chick to us.
Yeah.
Now she looks like shit now, but
Fucking them up, bro.
it's still kind of like in your head, like, damn, I was so
Because
attracted
she
to
was
you.
like that at
But
one point
it's
in
like
time.
the-
I would fuck the old washed up version of you
Bro,
now.
it's the
Maybe.
Because you knew what she once was before, and
You have
I ain't
her
even
on
mad at
Plug
that
Talk
one.
for sure.
Oh yeah,
For sure.
I would hit it. I'm not gonna eat
What
her
if she
butter
wanted to
none,
come
but
Yeah.
do Plug Talk? She was like, "Fuck it, Adam. Let's just run one."
Why won't you eat her butt?
no, I'll do pornography with her. But do I actually desire to fuck her? No, I'm sorry, I don't really like.
But you
That's,
would be open to doing porn with her for sure.
yeah, but to be real, like I would fuck Rosie O'Donnell for the clout.
Damn, that was off. Just threw us off.
Yeah, fuck the
My Rosie.
nigga.
I'm only a little bit more attracted to Britney Spears in her current version than Rosie O'Donnell. And no offense to Rosie O'Donnell, but she's a fat bitch. I don't want to fuck her
bigger
either.
girl.
She's not attractive. She's kind of nasty, but I will do it for the story. So I'll be doing a whole podcast tour. I'll be on Impulsive talking about fucking Rosie O'Donnell just because
Yeah,
it's
for
like
sure.
a good story.
Hottest thing going.
Yeah. Britney
that's
Spears is like a
crazy.
more extreme version of that, you
You
know?
can see like the disconnection in her eyes when she's dancing. It's
Oh, hell
like, you're
no.
gone.
She gone, bro.
You're gone.
Whatever you're on, she's on way more than you.
She's off of what? I can't fuck with her.
Then she
But-
jumping on the gram, like,
but,
take her phone. It's cool. You can
let's-
do all that, but don't
Let's
drop
remember that this girl was
She's
under
up there with
conservatorship
it.
for God knows how long.
Yeah, the
So she was
conservatorship.
never in control of really anything that she had going
it.
on.
And we
in her
see
life.
why.
She was not always like that. Let's
Nah.
remember that, bro. Like we
Nah.
can cap on her and make it seem like that, but something happened to her, bro.
Too
And
much Xanax.
I don't think
lot of shit
when she
happened to her.
shaved her head, I don't think she's been right since. She's been
No.
fucked up since then. It's not like
Yeah,
the
whenever they go
conservatorship
shave,
fucked her up.
shave.
The conservatorship hid her away from us where we weren't able to see what she was
How
going
fucked
through
up she was.
because she wasn't having access to social media and stuff.
Talk about it.
He probably liked dating her more when she was under the conservatorship because the fucking fact that she was losing her mind wasn't like on display for the world to see. It was hidden away.
Yeah.
I mean, really, like they'll probably look at getting rid of that conservatorship as the biggest mistake. I wouldn't be surprised if you see her overdose or some shit in the next couple of months.
I don't think so, bro. I mean, maybe now because it's too late, but back then, bro, like they took.
They gotta have somebody sitting in.
big ass houses, everything, right? And you can't control none of them. Nothing, your word means absolutely shit. Zero, homie. That would fuck with anybody, bro. Especially somebody who ain't used to having it running my shit. That's gonna fuck me up here every time I got something to say. No, put
But honest, they've been controlling her shit forever.
Man, chill the fuck out.
Take these pills and chill the fuck out.
Yeah.
I'm tired of you, Britney.
I mean, at the end of the day, you ain't gonna do the right thing with that shit. You gonna let somebody get up on you. All that. Now you handling your own business too.
I feel it though, but who is doing
Like,
right
who's
these
doing
days?
the
Their shit?
accounting?
Ain't nobody
Yeah, like,
doing it.
that's what
So
I'm
give
like,
the girl
yeah,
her shit. That's why they
yeah.
probably gave it to her. Like, well, there's way more fucked up people out here that are actually having access to all of their financial movements. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And just sitting there and just like, let her go.
Yeah.
Hey, we gonna release her, bro. I think her parents had her.
When I watch those
government to
Instagram
get
videos,
more.
I'm not watching someone who belongs on the cover of Rolling Stone or performing at the MTV Awards. When
she
I
didn't
watch those
deserve
Instagram videos, I feel like this is the caliber of person that should be hanging out at a truck stop and giving 90% of her money to this motherfucker. That's the vibe I'm getting from her, to be totally honest.
Nah,
And
nah,
understandable,
shit like that.
and I get that.
Sounds right.
It sounds right. But I look at it like this, bro. Like she could have been on Rolling Stone. She could have been
Well,
on
she
these
was back in the day, yeah.
Back in the day,
Right.
but she could have still been today, bro. She got fucked up down the line. And like you said, Adam, you just said, like, she came up missing to where we didn't really get to see what she was actually going through, bro. I'm sure she was being mentally abused, controlled. That shit can fuck with anybody, bro. Pilled up. Like, she's on God knows what.
Thank you, Sharp.
Go ahead, brother. Like, you know what I'm saying? Hey, she's on God knows fucking what, bro. We don't know what was going on. We just saw the aftermath.
But do we think she's
We just
actively still fucked up on drugs, or is it just like remnants
I think
from a
those-
lifetime
I
of
think- I
abusing
It's a
drugs?
lifetime of
That's
abusing
psych
drugs.
meds. I think that's the psych meds got her doing that shit.
She on
all
all
she
that.
does is want to dance. You ever notice that? That's all she wants to do. Is dance. He was doing it earlier.
Why
That's
is she
all
always dancing?
She dances in everything.
That might be
I don't
her
even know what
therapy, though.
moves she be doing.
What
Shit.
you
It might
laughing
be
at, Donnie? And then
therapy,
she's
bro.
always over here showing her hips and shit. Like that was supposed to
Take Britney phone. Come on,
Yes, at the
man.
very least.
Change her
right?
password.
Let her record whatever she
does
wants,
in her
but
house.
keep the phone on airplane mode so that somebody else has control over what gets posted.
She'll be hot. Why is it
Listen,
not posted?
Adam, listen, she's doing it in her house. Let's not fucking act like she's going down on Los Angeles and 7th and down there just twirling her hips and doing her shit.
She
Yeah, she
twat.
got
She ain't
some sense.
stupid.
You know?
She got substance. She won't
They
get
found
up.
Amanda
She-
Bynes out. She was fucked up.
Yeah.
She was out.
Put
You
on,
seen
put on,
that
put on.
shit?
Britney is on Amanda Bynes' level, if you ask
No,
me.
she's not.
They belong hanging out.
She's at the house. She's in her comfort zone dancing.
But why do we not
Why
hear
is
about
she
Amanda
loading
Bynes
up the
anymore? It's
lie?
because they're in
don't
control
know.
of her life, so we don't really see it the same. We don't have an open window to it.
You
Even
made a
Britney.
good point with that shit.
Yeah, like if we had known what Amanda Bynes was actually doing every day for the last 10 years, it would be disturbing as fuck.
How does Britney Spears end her lives? Who takes the phone? Like who? Like I had enough of this shit. Like
I mean,
how
bro,
does it end? Does a
they've
camera
had her
just drop?
shit for the longest. You know what I'm saying? I say give the girl her shit back, bro. She's in the house. She's dancing. She's twirling. She's doing whatever the fuck she ain't hurting nobody.
She's twirling that pookie too.
Hey, she's off some shit. She, you know, it's fucked up that, you know, she can't even walk up to another celebrity and tap him on the shoulder without security. Pop, back your ass up.
Oh,
like,
that
who are
clip,
you?
yeah.
Like, who the fuck are you? Hold on, gotta check. Oh, shit, it's Britney Spears.
But that's
You know?
because
grabbed his
to us,
ass.
she's Britney Spears. But if you're a security guard in that moment, it's like, no, this is a deranged crackhead trying to run up on my client. They're not even, the security guard probably didn't
He's
used to
not
beat off to her in
recognizing,
1997 like me.
Yeah.
So he got a different
Whoa.
perspective,
Yeah,
right?
He's got a different perspective to what's going
for
on.
Sure, for sure.
That's
He's
fucking
a
crazy.
crackhead, Charlie.
Bro, he don't even know who she is.
He didn't even
I
know
know
who she
he
was.
fuck- yeah.
I really believe
He
that.
from a whole nother country. Come on.
But no, they know her over there. But he's too young. They know her where he's
I
from.
mean,
Yeah.
come on, Britney
She's
was
known
known
Germany.
around.
Yeah, no, I'm just
the
saying at his
Yeah.
age, what he like
The goat.
23 or something?
This is Britney right here. He like a dub, 19.
Yeah.
She could have been as big, and I mean, quote me if I'm wrong, but like she was on projection. She was on projection to be something like a Michael Jackson, a female Michael Jackson. She would have stayed straight, stayed on. She'd have been a mogul today, bro.
Her mental health is probably about on par with
Fucked
Michael
everything
Jackson.
up. I mean, it's fucked up, bro, because they all kind of go through it. I think a lot of them Disney kids or anybody that
So,
landed
like-
on Disney, it'd be fucked. They're all fucked up, bro.
Yeah.
They all got like some type of issue, if you notice that.
But so many of them become fucking huge too. Like we're still living under the specter of Jake Paul. He's a fucking Disney kid turned YouTuber turned boxer.
Imagine being a
he was a
multi-millionaire.
Disney kid?
Ariana Grande,
Hey,
Zendaya. all
Imagine
of
being a
them.
multi-millionaire at 13. 14 doing Disney
then
movies,
having
shit like
nothing.
that. And just like getting caught up in the drugs, different people. You're still a kid. You're still wanting to live. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, homie. Like,
You got the bag.
We all know people
with drugs is trying to offer you this drug so we can start doing them together.
and Donnie was talking
You
about
got
that. He's
the
like, get that
bag,
shit
like,
off you.
oh,
I
yeah.
And your
understand,
parents
but-
probably letting you hang out with whoever you want too.
It's
So
never
like you don't know
always
what
good.
these. Oh, I'm going to hang out with the other Disney kids. They got a driver to pick us up and take us shopping, and we got security.
We doing blow the whole
But
way.
now,
Big
Remember
ass
she used to
driver
be in the bars
the
in
driver
Hollywood
in
and
the car
shit?
behind them.
I wonder
They
if she
going
was
to the
ever
bathroom,
super into
busting
blow.
down.
Who?
You think Britney was super into blow?
For sure.
At some point in their career.
Yeah, she probably had to leave it alone at some point.
Am I
went
right or wrong on that, Adam? Like almost every one of those Disney kids that kind of blew up, all kind of have.
At least the ones we pay
some-
attention to, yes. There's a huge consistent thing with them all turning into fucking total J-Cats.
No
Sure.
Kizzy.
For sure.
Very
Maybe
consistent.
got it out. I ain't gonna lie.
Free slime.
Free slime. All right. I also want to bring up this topic. Have you guys been perceiving this Logan Paul, Dillon Danis thing?
No,
Let me fill y'all in since I know you guys are not necessarily paying attention to the influencer boxing world. Dillon Danis, former UFC fighter, jiu-jitsu world champion. I know that because it says it in his Twitter bio. He's got a fight coming up in October against Logan Paul.
Okay.
So as soon as they announced the fight, and Logan Paul just announced that he has a fiance now. I forget her name. Super beautiful. She was like a big time model and stuff at one point, whatever, like gorgeous. Dillon Danis has now made it his mission to post photos of her with every single guy that she ever spent time with throughout her whole life. So he's basically like he's Logan Paul's boxing opponent, but now he's smearing Logan's fiance as a slut to the whole world. She probably has never been under this level of hate before.
Right,
but
right.
Dillon is going crazy with it. Now, obviously, my girl feels the need to hop in on Twitter and basically defend her right to, be a
That's what was
floozy.
going on.
Right. So now Dillon Danis is taking shots at Lena. He's posting the photo of her biting the bed sheets and everything like that. Yeah. And so now I'm getting into it. I made a fucking video going at him. And because they just had this crazy ass press conference for the last 24 hours or whatever.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of mad at myself that I didn't go to this shit because
Where
it's
was it
such
at?
a clout circus. I'm not even sure. It's such a crazy clout
It's probably
circus
in Texas.
that I'm kind of getting like clout FOMO of like, damn, I could have been all up in this mess just saying crazy shit and making crazy shit happen or whatever. But instead, I'm just out here being a boring dad going to the beach and shit. But I should be in the clout spectrum,
Go chase that clout, Adam.
I don't know. I'm kind of bummed. I'm kind of bummed that I'm not there.
They're fighting in October.
They're fighting.
been there.
I mean, I think that's it's always good to get your opponent mad because if your opponent comes in there mad, he gonna fight mad, and fighting mad ain't smart. That's not smart boxing. You know what I'm saying? So
I seen that.
I see the little jabs. I mean, and it works. That would get under a lot of motherfuckers' skin. You talking about my woman now? It's like personal. I'm
No,
not
and it
coming in
sells
there.
more tickets too.
It sells more tickets.
At the end of the day, it
You
sells
know
way
they
more
gonna do
It
tickets.
does,
whatever.
Dubb. You're right. It sells tickets.
But allegedly, Logan is thinking about canceling the entire fight because he doesn't like the unnecessary negativity coming towards his fiance, which I understand.
Oh,
that he
his
feels
bitch is
that way.
probably making him do that. Like, you got me in your bullshit. Like, I'm going to leave your ass.
She's had a clean image for all these years. She was fucking Leonardo DiCaprio, all these guys and stuff, and you
Now
don't get
she's a
hate.
slut.
And now all of a sudden,
Oh, she's a high class
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying that she was on some
Yeah,
whatever
yeah,
shit, but
yeah.
she's,
No,
she,
I'm just saying, you got
picked it with a lot of
Leo on
guys
your
throughout her
belt.
life.
Not regular.
You're not
You got
regular.
Leo on your belt, you're not
That's what
regular.
we
She a
just
grown
said.
woman,
We
you
said
know.
the same shit about Taylor Swift last night. Like, you get Taylor up under your belt. You
can't even walk regular no more. Like, you're
everything
not
different
regular.
after that.
Yeah,
Did you
like
see Taylor
everything,
Swift at that
everything.
wedding though? She went to a wedding in Long Island for her producer, and there ended up being like 1,000+ people waiting outside the wedding chapel just to try to see Taylor Swift.
Yeah, for sure.
That's a level of fame that is fucking terrifying, bro.
Wow.
It reminds me of some Princess Diana shit. Like, she needs to move with the most security
So, but
because
she used to that now.
She's
That's
Secret
regular.
Service.
Yeah.
She
Yeah,
has
that's
a
regular
Secret
now
Service.
for her.
she is so big around me. Why am I a huge Taylor Swift fan all of a sudden? I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
My girl listens to it so much that it's starting to actually click in my brain, and I've actually been like getting in the car and listening to Taylor Swift.
Turning it on yourself.
It's kind of embarrassing.
I can't. Oh.
Gay.
You don't get into it?
Gay.
I know I've heard it before, but I can't sit right here and say
I
I've
feel you.
listened to a Taylor Swift. Like
Something.
that.
I had a
hit.
favorite
Taylor
Taylor
Swift
Swift song.
Which one?
But I will after this.
It was
You gonna see me
Reputation.
after
I
this?
told you last
Oh,
night.
yeah,
Big
yeah, yeah.
Reputation.
But from now, I haven't.
But her catalog is like country to pop and now she's on more like singer-songwriter, indie, like light folk music type thing. So for me, I like the pop era the most because I like the big catchy hooks and shit. Like that's the Taylor that I'm a fan of.
Yeah.
But she got so many different styles, bro. What?
You know, I think I had read one time that like she used to write a lot of her songs. She's kind of like Drake, you know, like off of like breakups.
Yeah.
That's where their songs thrive at. Drake too. Drake thrives off of breakups. Why do you think like all his shit always like this nigga had fucking 20 pregnant bitches on the album cover? Like he's crazy. Like he thinks about because he has to. I think a lot of these artists they go through it with another person, like you know dealing with them in a relationship, and the breakup makes them write a dope ass song.
You need some fuel to like make content about. But did you notice
or drugs?
I think Drake
or drugs.
Yeah, but he don't seem like he's fucked up on drugs. But did you know? I think he pulled a bitch during the show last night. Because during the show last night, he like looked down and I couldn't really see who he was pointing at, but he points at someone. He's like, "Oh yeah, I like them. Put her in backstage." He like has the security like shuffle her out and like bring her backstage. I think it was a chick, or it was like just some cool dude with like a cool shirt or something.
It was never
but
a cool
I'm
dude.
pretty sure I couldn't really see it, but I was like, "That's how you do it if you're Drake and you want to like holler at one of the girls in the audience." You're just like, "Yeah, her.
That's
bring her
for
in back."
sure. He hit her in the first 60 seconds of going to the back.
I don't know.
Like, let me change real quick.
Maybe that's why he was late coming out. He was hitting some other bitch in the back.
If I was Drake, I wouldn't give a fuck either.
Two fucks.
give a fuck.
Give him two fucks.
But didn't you say so allegedly Taylor Swift had wrote a song for
Oh, well, there's this whole narrative because my girl's super tapped into the fucking the drama world of these pop stars now where there was a song that Taylor Swift wrote during her breakup with Calvin Harris.
Yeah.
And so she gave this like Rihanna sang it like the song that Taylor wrote.
Yeah.
But they had Taylor write it under a fake name so that the people wouldn't know that the song that she wrote was basically like a sub diss to her ex-boyfriend, which then you kind of understand how it actually goes down in the pop world as opposed to the hip hop world where that would probably never happen, I don't think.
what? They would have wrote their own diss song in the fucking hip hop world.
Yeah.
For sure.
I don't know. I was kind of tripped out by that. I've been listening to a lot of Post Malone too. I got to get back on the hip hop.
It's a lot of ladies going gutter on niggas right now, man. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, every time I turn a bitch talking about eat my pussy, like, God, like when did that become a thing? Like, niggas don't even eat. Like, come on, chill out.
What?
Chill out.
You don't?
Let me see a lighter.
Like, yeah, but not like
So
that.
you're drinking lean, but you won't eat a
Nigga ain't
vagina?
Just going head first, bitch. You like a nigga just a dick sucker, bitch. You talking about some eat some pussy.
Yeah,
You're
like
violating.
how they
I
saying
feel
it like we in the
violated.
car, eat the pussy.
Yeah, like it's
we got
everywhere.
pussy, eat the pussy. Like,
Yeah.
no, we fresh out the shower, we laying down, we wake up in the morning,
It's
we on
a
the, you know,
process.
something, but like, you just thinking you just getting you, like how they saying it, we just eat the pussy, we in the bodega, munch me, like, what nigga eat a pussy in a bodega? Not eating no pussy in a bodega, you gotta be like on some white sheets in the covers, like,
Yeah.
and I got
You
like,
gotta be. You
But bro,
gotta,
they're just trying to be like us because you know we'll like end every single bar with something about getting my dick sucked or
that's what
whatever.
niggas
They
really
want
be
that kind
on.
of treatment.
Niggas be on, but I don't really see them doing that.
Bitches really suck dick in the car.
Yeah, we don't eat pussy in the car. It doesn't make sense.
How are you like?
Yeah, it's too
nigga,
much.
like, how is that gonna work?
What, how am I gonna hit
That
this
right
angle
there
while I'm
alone.
driving?
That's what I said. That right there alone.
You know, she just turned to the side, bust that bitch open.
Why you driving?
While she's driving
you
though.
can't do it
No,
while
she
you're driving.
gotta be
Yeah,
driving.
yeah. No,
I can't find the clit while you're driving. Like when you got one leg up, I'm not gonna be able to find
You gotta
that
put
thing.
like your legs over the headrest.
But the other thing that I'm thinking is,
You gotta-
that's
you
not
gotta
us,
do
but
it,
is that
but-
what these young niggas is doing?
Eating pussy left and right.
These young niggas might be
Eating
doing
pussy
something.
as they eating pussy and ass like
I think
that?
all these young drill rappers are like doing it and then feeling bad about it after.
I think these niggas be capping and everybody just be putting shit in rap just to put it in rap. Half these niggas ain't even fucking
These
lick
bitches getting their
half
pussy
the
ate.
side of a pussy
Just
lip.
imagine if a bitch to a nigga that don't get no hoes, nigga pop the legs up and talk about eat the pussy. He gonna be like,
Or I ain't gonna lie, it might be one of them like, that's probably the new GQ, like, bet you ain't never had a nigga.
man, who got back at the fuck
And, no, I haven't.
on the hood?
Pull the panties
But
down.
I'll just say, like, all right, you ever go to like eat a girl's pussy and you're planning on doing a really great job, you're really excited to
You
get
get
down there, and then after you do it for like 90 seconds, she's like, oh, fuck me. And then you realize, like, oh, she's talking like she likes sex and she likes getting eaten out and everything, but in reality,
It's just a starter.
she's not as comfortable with that as she's making it sound. Because a lot of girls, they don't really know how to like sit back and relax and just enjoy the moment. They want you to fuck her so you can get it over in 10 minutes so that they can go back to looking at Instagram or whatever. Like a lot of girls are really basic as fuck like that.
Right.
That's a real type.
I think
That's
a real type. That's a real type.
Like, fuck
True.
it. But those type of bitches, they get off fast too, though. You ever fuck a bitch that gets off like 3 of them in 10 minutes?
3 orgasms?
Yeah.
Not really. That's scary.
That shit is scary.
But I don't know though, because I feel like the porn
what's
chicks
this?
just fake it all the
Pussy
time.
boy?
No, what I'm trying to tell you,
That shit right there.
they ass shoot
First time I
off.
took a 30 ass
Like
nigga.
you didn't listen. Like you get but this what I'm saying. You don't gotta do all that playing for me. You don't gotta do all that acting for me. But I'm talking
She
about
ain't acting.
this bitch
She's
is a routine
busting.
offender. Yeah, like
She's busting,
yeah,
church. She's
that
not
shit's
acting.
crazy.
There's definitely like 2 different flavors of pussy though. There's like fresh out the shower and then there's like fresh out the club. And like one of them, you really get to taste what she was eating last week and
fresh out
shit.
the club.
And the other one is like brand new, no
Fucking
taste,
disgusting,
etc.
bro.
What? You know what I'm talking
Just
about.
how vivid you are.
When's the
man.
last
Like,
time you ate some vagina?
Man, bro.
The 90s?
I don't have a time. I don't have a time. The 90s R&B
boom, boom.
R&B was cracking.
Put your face in the boom boom.
Yeah, for the record, I am talking about the poom poom. No?
Fuck that.
Man, you put Sharp
You
on the
would.
spot, man.
I'm going to put Sharp on the spot again. You bring up the next topic. I'll go take a piss. I'll be right back.
Hey, I'll tell you this, homie. When it comes to eating pussy, nobody ever know what I do. That's all I can say.
That's the shit that we ain't talking about going to the grave.
Never ever.
You'll never hear about it through nobody.
for sure.
Ain't nobody ever gonna say nothing.
Yeah.
I mean, shit. I've always been a firm believer in, hey, homie, if that's your bitch, you do what you do with your bitch.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If
Point
that's your
blank,
bitch,
period.
my nigga, I can't nobody tell you, right, Church? That's how we
For
always
sure.
play the
For
game.
sure.
Hey,
Can't nobody say
tell you
shit.
what to do with your bitch and how you do it.
Yeah.
Well, that's one thing I don't think we play as black folks.
Yeah,
You can't
for
But
say
don't be out here with these
that.
little thoughts. Just
Eating pussy like you eat, and man, cause nigga, 60% of the pussy stink. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's why
Whether
nigga,
them
good, clean
circumstances,
water
whether
pussy
it's
is
just
like,
that time.
That shit is so worth rapping about, nigga. I swear to God, cause it's like nigga, these bitches come with a little. You know what I mean? Even if it go from big twang to little twang, like it still be like a little twang and twang. You know what I mean?
Man, fuck out of here with that shit. Let's jump in that next topic, nigga. Black youngster's brother, man, killed in Memphis, man. Give me your take on that.
this shit crazy.
It's just wild.
Yeah, like I said, I can't give a take on a nigga losing his brother because I don't know the circumstances. You know what I'm saying? But you know it's hot out there, so you know what I mean. Like as far as what I see going on, it's hot. But you know what I'm saying? I feel like him posting what he posted. If it was me, I wouldn't have posted
No.
all that shit if you gonna really send your boys to slide because it's like you already giving the police a heads up.
And that's
on
what I
what's
was going to bring
on.
up. Like, you over here making posts talking about standing over them and all the extra shit. Like, I've said this shit before. Let's just say something happens to whoever that was, right? And it wasn't even you. You wasn't even there. It had nothing to do with it. It just happened from some whole other shit. Guess what they coming to see? They coming to see you, bro, because you're the closest thing to making any type of bodily threats or threats to anybody that had anything to do with your brother's killing. I always thought it was smart to just, hey, man, sit back, let the streets talk, because that shit gonna surface.
But you can't tell a motherfucker how to grieve either. Like,
No,
like
hey,
at the end of the day,
grieve,
that's
but don't
why
get yourself in trouble
No, yeah,
either,
but
my
that's
nigga,
why
you
I
know?
don't really say too much about it because it's like I can't tell that man how to grieve. He might be doing that to stop himself from doing something else. Like, you get what I'm
Hey,
saying?
I just don't
You
want to
never know.
see it be a problem in the long run because I think any one of us, even being angry, I would regret that later on. Like, fuck, I shouldn't have said that dumbass shit.
But you so mad, you not yet.
You so mad though, you're not even thinking. Like, I just don't want that to be a regret for him later on down the line.
I mean,
time
if
heals all
anything
wounds.
but this what I
Right?
said. This
Time
what I
heals
say
all
about
wounds.
it. If you plan on sending your boys that believe in you more than they believe in yourself on the mission, and a motherfucker is already tweeting about the mission before you go put belt to ass, cuz on the dead homies, you gotta go pick a whole new group of niggas to go slide, because at the end of the day, don't make your mans crash out and you alerting the people that you finna send your mans to crash out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So the niggas closest to you that will usually crash out, you gotta go another route. That's just from the brick, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, these people believe in you more than they believe in yourself, cuz don't let them crash out and you emotionally speaking out too. Now you gotta figure out another route to shit.
Right, and that's all I worry about for him, because I like Black Youngster, and I don't want to see him get caught up in no bullshit, you know, or because of a fucking tweet or a post, because you know that's the first thing that they run to, my nigga.
For sure.
Let's be honest.
100%.
So I don't.
They
I don't
already
wanna,
got that.
They got that now. Yeah, that's out now. So it's like now you got to really walk kind of on eggshells, or you got to really. I don't know. I don't want to talk about the man business like that, but
That's what I said. That's why I just had to give my perspective, like, because it's too much alerting going on.
It's
so
too
it's
much,
like
a little too much, man.
Yeah, you know
what
what I mean?
happened?
Alerting going on. We talking about the Black Youngster, you know what I'm saying, situation with his brother.
Man.
And we were more leaning towards not. It wasn't, you know, everything else. It's what's being said. You know,
Well, he declared war on the ops. He said he's going to get revenge on the world. I take that to mean he's going to get revenge on specific people. And I don't know. I was pretty surprised to see him say that.
And what's so crazy is you shouldn't know this.
Yeah, right? Like, why is he saying that?
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I understand how angry he is, but damn, right? You say that, right?
And that's what I was just saying. I was like, you can't send your everyday sliders to go slide after this shit happened, and you already alerting the police. Like I said, these people believe.
They're waiting.
They believe in him more than they believe in themselves.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Like, you made it. You're the millionaire out the bunch. We'll do whatever for you type shit. So don't send those dudes that love you that much to go crash out if your emotions already let the police know.
Do you remember when the
niggas out there?
Do you remember
crashing
when
out.
the rental car that Black Youngster had rented, allegedly someone shot Dolph's whip up like 100 times out of that whip, and Black Youngster allegedly rented it, and they never really got him on those charges, but it was always like, oh, so why was that car in your name? Like that was always kind of
That's the same thing
right?
with Thug. It's not, they can't prosecute that though. It's
Just
like,
based
you
off
can't,
that?
Yeah, you can't do that, because it's like, I'm the one with money. I'm the only one with a fucking debit card or credit card that can rent this motherfucker. That's why.
Right.
That's exactly why. You know what I mean?
What's this, a candle?
My wife got some little, you know, I'm on my dirty shit. My wife got a skincare. They got some lotion.
Lightweight
It's good for your
moisture,
face.
hydrate with care for all
Skincare.
Truth.
So what, I put this all over my face and I'm gonna look better?
Make you glow. It's gonna make you glow.
Man, I might need to do Care a favor right now and just lubricate my motherfucking face, bro.
Don't play with them.
Using this.
It's nice. It's nice stuff right there. Damn. All right, we got to support Mama Dubb.
Yeah,
No, Mama
yeah.
Dubb is his mom, but
New Mama Dubb. Little Mama Dubb.
Little Mama Dubb.
Little Mama. Little Mama.
well, Mama. All right, so what y'all got going on? Give me a personal topic while we're here.
Oh man.
Tell me some
Y'all had
personal
a
shit.
personal ass topic on the fucking topics for me.
What was that? Oh, Lul Tim charges dropped.
No.
That's your op.
Hell no.
No, okay.
Because that's your op. He's scandalous, bro.
Lil Tim is not my op. Why does
That's a
everybody
rumor.
say that?
That's a rumor. I don't
Lil
know.
Tim
I
ain't my
definitely
op.
wouldn't be excited about it, like running around like, yeah, I'd be.
Nah, I was saying.
I'd just be chilling.
Y'all talk about fucking the boy Snoopy dropped the video of me.
Snoopy Badazz dropped a video dissing you, right?
Yeah, I never.
What did he say? I actually
never
didn't see
watched
it
it.
yet. You want to watch it right now?
I mean, how long is it?
He damn sure did.
He dropped this video.
He dropped this video.
He
on
dropped a
Bricc.
little video about Bricc. I'm sure it's entertaining as fuck.
It's entertaining.
Everything he says is fucking
Yeah.
hilarious.
Oh, did y'all see Ugly
he
God
did
drop
say-
the picture with the?
He did say.
Yeah, since
what-
when is he fresh?
How's Ugly God? Didn't Ugly God
Yeah,
get out of
Ugly
jail
God
off of
dropped-
murder?
Nah, he never went to jail for it.
Yeah, I never told anybody
Family
this,
was trying to put him in.
but I hit up Ugly God right when that shit was happening, and he was basically told me it was bullshit, and he was not actually arrested or anything. I think he was just letting everybody sort of rock with it.
That shit ain't doing no numbers. It's
Oh,
good.
this is
We
about
can't even
you,
find it.
Bricc Baby, the blueberry bitch.
Oh, that's cuz. Damn, it's going crazy like that. Nah.
67K.
On his channel.
What's up with it?
Is this a
I know
song?
y'all been waiting on this one, man. And I'm gonna go ahead and get this one out the way, cause I know y'all really want this. When I went to No Jumper, homie,
Oh wow.
and I met this nigga right here, it's all love, homie. He He didn't appear to be no threat. Nothing. You know what I'm saying? It was just like on some nigga on some black shit. You feel me? So I embraced the nigga. Everything was cool. Everybody say, cause I was blooding or whatever, that I was trying to be disrespectful, my nigga. Anybody that knows me, when I'm on my shit, that's how I am. That's how I talk. It was no disrespect to this nigga. You feel what I'm saying? And everybody keeps saying that I pressed this nigga in the interview. I didn't press the nigga nowhere in the interview. But what did happen was he tried to press me and I countered it. Feel what I'm saying? Why would you try to tell me on a platform that's gonna be seen by thousands, maybe even millions, my nigga, and say, nigga, I know you ain't gonna do it when I'm here. Like, come on, bro. I countered that, my nigga. You tried to press me and I turned it around, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Everybody looking at what I did wrong, but they not looking at the mind games this bitch ass nigga played, homie.
This ain't the
He
song.
played mind games, my nigga. If I wouldn't have said, I could say what I want to say. If I wouldn't have said that, then it would have been like, oh, Bricc Baby checked Snoopy Badazz for Slim 400. Because it went the other way, everybody want to make me look like the bad guy. When me, I'm just the nigga that stay on his shit. I'ma always be on my shit.
All right, what do you think of that?
That shit was so big.
First of all, he just put words in my mouth.
He tried to
He
spin
just said I told him that he ain't finna say that while he there.
He tried
You
to
did
spin
say
him,
that.
though,
No,
bro.
I
ain't
didn't.
gonna
All
lie.
right, you break it down.
I said the words that I said is, and I'm not saying nothing crazy about Slim 400 because that's my homeboy. That's what I said.
Right, but
So
then he said,
whatever
but I will if I want to.
He said, yeah, that's how he replied. But I never told cuz like, oh, we ain't talking about. I'm like, I'm not talking about him bad.
Right.
Listen to what I said right going into it.
Right.
And then he doubles back and agrees with what the fuck I'm saying. Like, I'm not saying nothing bad about him, but I would if I want to.
I feel bad for Snoopy because ever since he
He's
came
a
on the
tough
pod,
bitch.
everybody wants to come on and like people that I already like was talking about interviewing or whatever, but then they be hitting me and doubling back and be like, hey, I want to do the interview and I got a little something I got to say about Snoopy or whatever. So like his interview opened the fucking floodgates to people who got something to say about him. It's been pretty wild.
Yeah. But I mean, at the end of the day, I'm not going back and forth with him. Did the interview drop already?
Yeah.
It did?
A couple weeks ago, yeah.
I'm talking about with G-Face.
That has not dropped yet.
So stay tuned to No Jumper.
Oh, I forgot
You
about
get
that.
what I'm saying? Y'all, we can talk about this and we can talk about it, or you can just watch it.
I mean, we could give him a
As it
little
unfolds.
preview. And I did not know, Snoopy, I did not know this was going to happen. But we brought
Clear
G-Face,
yourself.
who's like an Armenian dude from LA who's in a Mexican gang. He was on here. He called up the guy that Snoopy allegedly told on who's doing life. And the dude fully unloaded on Snoopy.
Told us
talking about
everything. He
it.
never saw him in jail, never told him. But this the thing. You never told us it was a Hispanic that you told on. So now, at the end of the day, where y'all at in a court tank together? Like, this is Los Angeles and San Bernardino County. We do not go in tanks with Southsiders or the same bus damn near on the way to court. The only time we see each other is in the pods. Once we come out and we too deep, they're separating us. So at the end of the day, you never seen him and he never told you to go on the stand and say this time. You figured it because you told then that you'll go on the stand and try to clear him now because now you involved with other gang politics and you got some notoriety where you don't want that to interfere with what you got going on. You get what I'm saying? That's what happened. The dude said that he never once, he said the day of the shooting, he described what color the strap was. We gonna let him go.
You got to hear it
unfold.
to understand, but it's some wild shit. Like, it was just, I couldn't believe it. There's something about having a conversation with someone who is presently doing life.
Doing time.
Life.
It's different.
Yo, talking to
It's
somebody who's doing life is almost like talking to somebody who's already dead. No offense to him or anything, but it's like, you know, clearly they might never be able to live their life in the way that we are all living our life right now.
Ever
you know,
again.
he's stuck in a fucking box. So when you hear the way he's talking to shit, it's just this realization of like, oh, this guy has nothing to lose. You know, like it was just, I don't know. Talking to him was heavy. I don't know what the fuck Snoopy's gonna say after that shit comes out.
That's what I'm saying. Like you say you can't believe it till it come out the horse's mouth, right?
Yeah, the horse was talking
spoke.
shit.
The horse was speaking. You hear what I'm saying?
Damn.
Does he have
Now-
anything? You watch this whole thing?
Huh?
You watched
Nah, I ain't even watched it.
Nigga, and I'ma
No, but
always
somebody
be
sent me a
consistent,
clip
and I'ma
of it
always
saying
be
that
on point.
he said I changed my name to
That's neither
Shitty
here nor
after
there. I don't think
Eric
I
Holder
said
killed
or
Nip. I
did
said, what type
anything
of weird shit is
disrespectful in the
that?
interview. I think I was just being myself.
That was
And
your
I
old
think
name.
That's what I
beside
said. I
this
said,
dude
man,
that y'all
come on,
seen in the
man. Everybody
interview
knows
is
that.
how he really feels, my nigga. Let me tell you something. Now all of a sudden I'm a snitch, I'm a buster. But my nigga, why is you on here lying, saying that you didn't see my paperwork or you didn't hear nothing about me until after the show? Use a dog-faced lie, because my whole team and everybody know can tell us that you sat there in my face and said, man, I read your paperwork. You was righteous, my nigga. You can't tell on the
I
nigga
read
that
what
told
he-
on
what was
himself.
posted.
Nigga, you can't put that on Rolling. You
And I
can't
never
put that on
said that I
Sixxy.
read
Put that
your
on your
paperwork.
daughter that you didn't tell me that, my nigga. Put that on your daughter, you didn't tell me that, homie. That you didn't tell me you read my paperwork, my nigga, and I was righteous and I was solid. But it's cool, though, because I already know what happened. I already know what happened. My haters seen your interview with me, and they got in your head to change the motherfucking narrative. That's what really happened, homie. Now all of a sudden, oh, I outlawed myself because my mouth too big, or I'm a buster and all this. Nah, my nigga. Since we talking about backgrounds, and we talking about hood shit, let's talk about your background, my nigga. Let's talk about your hood shit, my nigga. When did you become shitty, cuz, my nigga? Because I highly doubt you became shitty, cuz.
Like 04?
When Nipsey was alive. I highly doubt you was shitty, cuz. When Eric Holder was walking around this motherfucker. I highly doubt you was shitty, cuz.
Go check my
Well,
first
he's
feature
totally
ever.
wrong, right? You were
Yeah.
shitty, like,
Go
way
check
back.
my first feature ever with YG. I didn't even have a rap name. It was YG featuring Shitty and Casey Veggies.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not finna explain that shit.
I
to
mean, you
him.
were shitty when
He
I met
didn't
you,
start
like,
gangbanging
forever
till
ago.
2017. That's why I'm like, everybody called me shitty. Like, I had to force the world into calling me Bricc Baby.
Yeah. Damn, I'm
They
surprised
make
you
it
should
work.
switch it up. Shitty's a pretty good name.
I know.
I had a BMX homie named Shitty back in the day too, which is kind of weird. It's not like it's such like an uncommon name.
Why did you guys call him shitty?
You know, I think he might have shit his pants one time, but I can't even remember. It's been so long. Shitty, and then
Yeah.
Shitty 2020, and then Shitty's BM Kirsten.
Come on, man. That's what I'm saying. This nigga just
wasn't
be
shitty,
positive
cuz, my
because
nigga.
of that.
You
Ain't
changed
nobody
your name
even
to
chasing
shitty,
no
cuz,
clout over
merely
that
for
shit.
clout,
Like,
my
point
nigga.
blank period. A
Merely for-
motherfucker.
Oh, he's saying you changed your name because of what
Yeah,
Eric did. That's a scandalous accusation.
That's what I said.
That's a
This
lot.
is who we listening to? Like, come on, bro. Like, come on, man. Like I said, tune into the G-Face interview and you're going to learn a lot more about Snoopy. I can't even say the
Bro,
word.
and if you want to see Bricc Baby have some interesting exchanges with another LA dude, for sure, that G-Face interview had some of the weirdest. It's like a 3.5 hour interview.
Giuno.
Bob to Giuno.
Yeah.
Yo,
Shout out Bob to
the people
Giuno.
don't know what I'm saying right there, but once they see that interview, I'm gonna have Laura put that whole interview out like because that interview was like because I'm going to Hawaii next week, so I need that shit to be trickling
Ain't
out
Hawaii
so
on
the fans
fire?
got new content, huh? No, but that's what we did. But so normally
Hawaii on fire?
we go to Waikiki or whatever. We normally stay on the normal island. I forget what it's called, but
The main
fucking
island.
yeah, the main island, but not the big island. The big island is another island. But like normally we go there. We decided to switch it up this time and go to Maui. My dad tells me because we bought my parents tickets too. My dad tells me like 2 weeks before we're about to leave, he's like, you realize that the whole island's on fire and there's like 200 dead people or whatever. So we had to cancel our Maui plans and move the trip.
Wow.
But I'm not going to be here, so I'm going to be out all next week
So where you going?
to the main island. I got to figure out the name of it because I'm pretty sure I'm going
Honolulu?
to say it. Yeah, Honolulu, but then Waikiki's
you don't
part of
wanna say
Honolulu,
it.
right?
Yeah, it's like
You don't want to
Yeah,
say it. He's just like, I'm just going to an island.
Well, I also
I'm like,
I don't necessarily want them to
Yeah.
know, but like it's so chill out there that it's like I'm not really worried about it.
Yeah.
Although the Island Boys got the shit beat out of them out there. I don't know. And that was before they were diking too.
Island Boy is crazy.
Yo, I wonder what the Island Boys are doing right now, man. I got to get them out here.
You do?
Lip blocking each other.
Yeah, just
Kissing.
diking out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. What else should we talk about? I think we covered the Snoopy Badazz art. But really though, like this is the one thing I have learned from this. Look at this. This video he made about you, 70,000 views. Let's go to. Oh yeah, and look, this is another video where he's talking about Keita Rue who came on No Jumper and stuff. So
He never reaches 10K.
Look,
you gotta put the brick in there to do numbers. We understand.
But look, if you go back to he dropped a music video 5 days ago, 3,000 views. He drops a Bricc Baby video diss, almost 70,000 views. I mean, if we're going off numbers, it would appear that he should probably focus on being a YouTuber. No offense to him, because I think the music's solid and everything, but the dissing and the drama type content.
That's what you good for, just like a bitch.
Yeah, I actually know a YouTube channel that he might be able to join.
Look, he went and uploaded another one after that. Hold on, go back.
What?
Look.
Another disability. Oh yeah, Bricc Baby, the blueberry bitch, aka Lil. It's like the same thing as the other one.
Yeah, he had to double back. He seen the views. He seen he was about to get like $100 this month.
That shit.
That shit on yellow. He was cussing and all that shit in the beginning. Like, nigga, you're not even getting no money for the video.
I find Snoopy to be one of the most entertaining people on the internet, but it's just he's out of control. Like he's just everybody want to fucking beef with him. It's crazy.
I mean. The shit that he's alleged, like accused of doing, it's
telling.
Crazy. Yeah, the telling. And it's like you keep on trying to make yourself, and then you got put on 2017. I rest my case there. You 30 years old plus, and you got put on in 2000. What? Like,
But does that rule extend to everybody who gets put on?
Yeah, 30.
30s.
Like 20
20s okay,
20,
like throughout your 20s.
20 is like the cutoff. 19.
But what about?
I don't know. We wasn't respecting no nigga after high school. I ain't gonna lie. Like it's like all right.
I mean, like Chris Brown and Lil Wayne, they were in the 20s, right?
Juvenile hall and all that shit. You didn't go through all the jumping the gates, and that's where all the squabbles happen at. Tell them, nigga, high school is where all the squabbles happen at. Like you're not gonna
After
just be
school,
fighting after high school
school
like that. Like you're not just about to be.
That summer, them summers between high school.
Yeah, all that shit is.
Cause you always
fade.
around some ignorant ass people that's like I done been with a nigga before. I'm riding with a nigga. I'm riding with a nigga. We pull up to his homie house to get some bread. His homie come out woofing, but the homie like super small. So he like, cuz I gotta get down in. Like I gotta get down because the nigga smaller than him, so he want to get down with me now.
So you had to fight.
I had to squabble cuz because he's smaller than me, and I got that shit was so retarded.
That just
Like, what did you do to this nigga, bro?
Are there moments during that where you're like, why the fuck was I born in LA?
No. At that time, you just like, fuck, bro. That
That's just
nigga bust
the
my shit.
activities, cuz.
You really
Yeah,
more
it
focused
just-
on like, fuck, that nigga just got me, bro. And then you like, what the fuck, bro? But then, if it's the same scenario, if it's a little nigga, I got, get on, cuz. Boom. Get on.
Yeah,
You got to
if
get
it's
on.
somebody else size right
Yeah.
there, like yeah.
But that's just like at the time,
squabble
that's what you living in. So that should be like crazy.
That's wild.
That shit is retarded.
But we ain't got
It's good saying bad. Don't worry though. Like you turned up. They got the little hood rats. You know what I mean? You got the
high
like
school.
yeah.
That
come
shit
on.
used to be. That's where everybody made their name at. That's why I'm like,
In
so
high
for
school?
you, so for you to get put on, after
you got an
that and
audience.
all that,
You
like,
got an audience.
Like a motherfucker really don't like you coming around at 25, 26. Niggas looking like for what? Niggas already did 8-9 years in jail, same age as you.
They niggas is retired while you trying to get put on.
My
like-
homies
Okay,
been
but in
down
his
since they was
defense-
15, come home at
I'm
25.
sure he's probably watching this right now being like, hell no, I got put on in this year or whatever.
His homie said it.
Oh, for real?
Said he came around for the first time in like 15 or 16 and tried to get put on. They was like, he sticked around in 2017. He got put on. I mean, what we supposed to do? Okay, take 5 years off of that. That's still too late. What are we talking about here? You
guys
5
make the
years.
rules,
You
not
can go
me.
back 5 more years, and that's still too late. You know what I'm saying? You can't beef with a nigga like me, bro. I've been around way too long, bro. But I mean, I see why. You mentioned the brick. Your numbers go up.
That shit
Do your
did
thing.
have on a lot of numbers on
Yeah,
it.
you know what I'm saying? Keep on doing your thing, man. I make a lot of
Especially
people
after this, he gonna get all the views.
Shout out the no jumper reactors and the brick reactors.
Hey, but hey, but you know what? We have to actually formally do a rest in peace. And I mean, I guess maybe you could speak on it. S-Bone passed away. I interviewed him on Tuesday. I interviewed him Monday.
Let's
He
do
passed
for 40s, huh?
Wednesday night. Now, when I went in to do the interview, which we've been dropping in clips, I think there's 2 clips out right now. I was actually thinking, like, right when I was going in to do the interview, I'm like, oh damn, is Bricc my have wanted to do this interview with me, like I should have mentioned it to him, or at least got his ideas of what I should have asked or whatever. And then you actually said to me the next day, you go, man, I don't fuck with him. Like, I'm glad I wasn't around when he came through or whatever. So what was that about?
Nah, it was about some YouTube shit. So this is before he died too. Right. So it just, you just bumping your gums and jumping into like different business that you don't even know nothing about. Like, you know what I mean? And then you go online but then when they start talking about paperwork and all that, I don't know if it was true or not. I'm like, oh, that's probably why he is on Cowboy side, because he like, yeah, I'm taking in all your enemies. But it was a time where I reached out to you before I knew anything about you like that. Like, oh yeah, woo, woo, like I'm fucking with you. So we talking, and he like, man, my phone off. I can't really go. I'm like, man, call me when you get to T-Mobile. And he like, I'm like, just call me when you get up there. I got you. I'm gonna look out for you. Older homie, like, you know what I'm saying? I got you. You know what I'm saying? Like, on shit like that. So for him to say something about me pressing Jason Love and all that, then he started getting online with somebody else talking about, and it was too much Bricc Baby. I'm like, oh, he one of them now.
Because we were fucking around like after when I was doing my whole fake beefing with Jason Love thing, I said to him, I'm like, hey, can you do a little video where you just, or no, it wasn't even like do a video, but it was just on the podcast. You were like, hey, Jason Love, don't come to LA. We like, you know, because I thought that was a funny ass idea of like, just like and some real like, Crips banning Jason Love from LA. Yeah. But then like, it was a fucking joke. But then we didn't even really end up talking about it that much on the podcast because we were going to hype it up like crazy and make it a whole thing. But then we like forgot because it's kind of hard to, I don't know.
It was so much going on that we did it, whatever the case was. But at the end of the day, I'm not telling y'all, he like, oh, Bricc Baby can't save nobody out here. Well, like, man, you'll be amazed about what Bricc Baby could do out here, nigga. I don't really like to toot my own horn, my boy. But you get what I'm saying? Like, the talkers gonna talk. The numbers gonna do what they do. You get what I'm saying? Like, I ain't even the nigga that brag about shit like that. You get what I'm saying? But nigga, it was at one point when I was living my life how I was living it, nigga. If a nigga say it's up, nigga, and a nigga ain't coming around, man, I guarantee you come out here and you get caught loafing, you getting stripped. We ain't talking about killing you, getting stripped. We gonna embarrass you, cuz, no matter where we at. You get what I'm saying? But I ain't really on that path no more. But at the end of the day, I just start listening to the shit that you said, like, damn, I bet you this nigga ain't offered you a motherfucking large fry from McDonald's, nigga. You get what I'm saying? Like I reached out. You don't even know what's going on. You just off the internet trying to get views. That's when I just backed up. But
the wild shit. Okay,
go ahead.
The wild shit is that he told us, or in the interview, he told me like, I'm about to go to Vegas, and I'm like, oh yeah, you're going to Vegas? You can be on the strip or whatever. And he said like, nah, I ain't really on the strip that much when I go to Vegas. And then I was like, so what are you doing out there? He's like, I like to gamble a little bit and stuff, but really, I'm just going out there to get some money. So I'm hearing that, and I'm not really like asking any more questions because I'm assuming that going to Vegas to get some money, he's doing some sort of trapping type thing or some sort of thing that he doesn't want to talk about on the podcast. So I'm not pressing the issue. But then he got killed in Sacramento. So he told us he's going to Vegas, but apparently he had to take a trip to Sacramento at some point in there. I don't know if we're going to ever figure out what happened to him or whatever, because they just found his body on the side of the road. So we really don't know at this point, like, was it his homies? Was it some enemies? Was it like there's a lot of different ways that this could have potentially played out, and we really don't know.
Yeah, somebody that knew him. But with him passing away, the beef wasn't as strong. And I can't prove. I ain't never read no paperwork on him. You get what I'm saying? The beef wasn't that. So rest in peace to that man, because like that's the last thing that I wished on him. I just was like, I don't really fuck with him because he started doing the little Bricc Baby hater. He started doing that shit. So
but you guys probably could have patched it up at some point. Real
that was
easy,
nothing. But he had called. This the crazy part. He had called me, and I was doing something. And I'm like, man, I don't even want to take this call right now because I'm out moving around and all that shit. So I ain't even really want to take the call at the time. My phone's going crazy, but yeah. My phone just fucked me up.
Oh, what? You saw something crazy?
Yeah. It keeps going on. But, I was out. I didn't want to take the call at the time. And I, like, 2 days later, he ended up passing. Maybe it was him coming up to No Jumper, like, what up, little brother? Because I heard that he was patching, like, his YouTube beefs up. Because he also had reached out to 600, too, right before him passing, and they had squashed whatever they had going on.
For real?
Allegedly,
Because so he was dissing 600 on the interview that we did, and then the G-Face interview was, like, the next day, or, like, 2 days after that, or it was like it was the same day he died.
The same day
we were talking to 600 about him, and then 600's talking all this shit, talking about paperwork. The same thing when I brought his name up with Wack. Wack was talking about like, oh, I just got paperwork or whatever. So I don't know what the fuck happened with all that, but from my experience, he was just like a very, very good interview, very good person to talk to. Seemed like he was in a mature place. You know, he was excited about making content and stuff. So. I mean, I don't know if I ever had anything like that happen where I interviewed somebody and then like 48 hours later they got killed when I had just been interviewing them about what they were about to do for the rest of the week. Yeah. And apparently whatever they were fucking doing was how he got caught up. I don't know.
Crazy, yeah. Rest in peace, though, bro. He's a seasoned vet. He'd have been through a lot. He's worth interviewing for sure.
Yeah, sure. The shit's still coming out clip by clip. I kind of want to just drop it, but again, I'm leaving, so I don't want to fucking blow my load before I'm out. Pause. Shit.
He always turns into a cesspool.
So, okay, speaking of cesspools, how do you feel about Lul Tim getting off on self-defense or defending his homie or whatever?
Well, Asian Doll said that it was the police.
That their bullet was the one that killed Vaughn?
That was the fatal bullet.
But how do we believe that when Lul Tim like literally opened fire on Vaughn like from however many feet away right there? This is like significantly before the cops showed up or got involved, right? Like, how is that possible?
I mean, they got to stand your ground out there. So it's like, at the end of the day, his homeboy got attacked and he shot back. I mean, I could see him beating, and then there was people around the dude that got shot that had guns too that the police had to kill. You get what I'm saying?
But it's just like, how are you going to blame it on the cops when he was the one who fired most of the... He probably killed him,
if all of those rounds hit him, and you don't know if when they see how fast his people was pulling out guns after he heard the gunshots, they could have just started sending licks that way too. Yeah. Because whatever, I don't know. He probably hit him, but the fatal one was probably like a police bullet or something.
But I wonder if Asian Doll really knows what she's talking about, because she might just be shooting in the dark here, right?
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. But either way it goes, it was a self-defense move because the crew got rushed and they had guns also. So it's like, what do I do? Wait for them to shoot at us too?
Does anyone know how many Instagram followers Lul Tim had before this happened? Because he has like almost 400,000 followers right now, and it's pretty insane to think. I'm assuming that almost all of those came post body, right?
He probably was a couple 100,000 up.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, just off of YouTube alone. Maybe. Lul Tim, they got songs. But he didn't they made a song.
Did he even
Lul
have
Tim.
music out before this though?
No, he wasn't a rapper. Yeah, he's not. I mean, I think he was trying to rap, but at the end of the day, he's not known for rapping.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Is like he got like his whole following from killing someone, right?
Yeah, for sure. That's what time we in,
man. When you really think about it,
that's what we living in.
Like that. Y'all seen American Gangster?
Yeah, but there's no part in American Gangster where somebody gets mad at Instagram followers from shooting somebody. Like,
they got.
You can have a reputation, but it doesn't translate to like, oh, you're lit. Like you're fucking popping on social media because you killed somebody's favorite rapper.
Yeah, it wasn't social media, but back then, this the thing. This is what we watch every day. Like, you can post a picture of a dude car getting shot up. It's gonna do millions of views that day. You get what I'm saying? Like it's like the kids are thirsty on that. You get what I'm saying? So it's a killer that beat the case. Shit, he Draco the ruler.
Yeah. I'm not following him, but I should have been following him. Wait, but okay, so there you go. Do you think Draco actually did what they were acting like he did?
I mean, he had a couple cases.
He was just the... yeah, there's a lot of shit.
He had a couple cases, so some of the shit he beat, but
I should ask you that question off camera.
It's facts that he did. I mean, that he didn't do whatever. You know what I mean? Certain.
Yeah, I don't want to dig up old
that's
shit.
What I'm like. But at the end of the day, it's multiple cases on there. He ain't no punk. I ain't gonna talk too much.
You know who I'm a punk for is Asian Doll. She announced, I don't know if it's because of the Lul Tim verdict, she wanted to coincide it, but she announced that she's dropping OnlyFans. I might have to cop tonight.
No.
I want to see what she's working
He
with.
talks about it like a brand new video game. Like, yeah, I might have to cop that tonight, man.
You see the new J's coming out.
Yeah,
Listen,
gotta
hit
get
the
that
plug.
Pre-order.
I cop Tyga's OnlyFans, so I could definitely cop Asian dolls.
You cop tigers only.
Pause.
Well, I made
It's
it
only
was for a video. Yeah.
Helicopters and shit.
I just wanted to see what he's working with. But anyway, Asian doll though.
Yo, what the fuck?
Asian doll is my dream plug talk guest.
Cool, but
So Asian dog.
that shit is wild, bro. It's many.
Is Asian
Better than
dog
Tiger.
coming? Was that your proposal? Was
Bro,
that
she won't
like-
even respond to me. I don't think she wants to fuck us. Kind of bummed out. I at least wanted to do some. I've been trying to interview her or whatever. Like I will gladly just do the interview if she don't want to get piped or anything. But she won't even respond to me now. And now she's entering into the adult world, I guess. But do you think that Asian doll's gonna suck
She gonna
a
have
dick
to
on
come.
her?
She might come pay you a visit if she wanna get on.
That's what I'm
That's where
saying.
the motion at right now.
She
man.
don't
You know
seem
what
like
I'm
she
saying?
needs us. She doesn't want the 22 and Lena stimulus package like we've given to so many ladies before. I feel like she
That's
might
what I was about to say.
she don't give a shit. She's too drilled out, you know. She's just out here making drill music and just being an OnlyFans girl. I don't know, but do you take her creating an OnlyFans as like her giving up on her rap career, or do you think it might give her rap career new life?
I
What do
take
people post on there?
Nudes, probably
But
mostly.
do everybody do? Don't some people be like, bitch, I paid for this. You ain't even posted
I
shit.
see that as her
Sometimes.
capitalizing on every aspect of her BBL, and every aspect of her. You know what I'm saying? Capitalizing
Capitalizing
maximum
on
potential.
every aspect
You know what
of the
I mean? 'Cause
BBL.
If she was rapping. And it ain't, and now she got a cool body too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Sell
Man,
that
fuck
too.
that. Get
You
your
what I'm
money.
saying?
Get your
Yeah, that's
money.
what I'm
I
like.
think
I'm
they
not
gonna watch.
opposed to
People
it.
want to see crazy shit, bro.
Yeah,
they
it's
gonna
called
watch.
maxing out.
I would rather see Asian doll get a BBL and start an OnlyFans than just join another New York drill crew, which is kind of the thing that she was running with for a while. She was 401, she was DOA, she was hanging out with
She was
everybody for a
beefing-
minute there.
She was beefing with Favi's
Yeah.
baby
And
bumper.
come and fuck Adam and Lena. Stop playing.
That's what I'm saying. Come on now.
Can we get some of this porn OnlyFans fans?
That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to
She
get it
definitely
in.
trying to, like you said, she's definitely trying to capitalize right now. Obviously, that's why she did OnlyFans.
Capitalize.
Music, OnlyFans at the same time. She's trying to run it up like they're trying to get both bags. At the
Yeah,
same time.
why not?
Does the OnlyFans permanently cripple your music career? That's the
No,
question.
this is the thing.
Not
It's
these days, let's be
OnlyFans
honest.
girls out here running laps around these rap bitches right now too.
But
So
none of the
it's like-
poppin' girls who are rapping have OnlyFans.
They don't.
Ice Spice don't got one.
They don't have to
Glorilla
right
don't
now.
got one. But then meanwhile, Rubi Rose
years.
is super lit. Rubi Rose got OnlyFans, but Rubi Rose's music, no offense, Ruby, is not necessarily.
What about
surging.
Suzuki?
Sukihana.
Do she got OnlyFans?
She does, but
Yeah, for sure.
is she cracking as a rapper? That's actually a good
Yeah.
question. We should do some research.
She kinda, I think she is. She kind of
Yeah,
cracking
she
as a rapper,
cracking.
for sure.
Kind
Big
of.
ass.
I think so. I mean,
on,
kind of might be an
1.4.
understatement.
Stop playing with her.
I think-
I'm gonna say she got motion.
But
for
she
sure.
got the Sexxy Red cosign at like the
1.4,
perfect time. Like
yeah.
No, she just in that nasty phase, you know.
they really like are.
Hey,
It's like
that's right
Mystical
there.
and it's like Mystical and Juvenile did a song together. They just two.
Mystical a bad look, man.
I mean, not
Mystical
Mystical.
is it.
Damn, bro. Is he just a serial raper or what?
Yeah, like,
that
that's what
true?
he
That's
does.
crazy.
He back
I don't
in
know
jail
why
for rape.
this shit don't wanna
we-
work.
We didn't want to believe it the first time.
He taking that shit.
Yeah.
Chill out.
That's wild. He did like 10 years or some shit and then came out and got caught up for like the same thing all over again, right? You think
Yeah.
he's he being targeted by the Matrix like Andrew Tate, or you think it's real? All right, I get that. I'm not
I
searching.
think it's real.
It's real.
I'm not gonna keep trying to search
She's
Sukihana on
breaking
this
the
computer.
internet right now.
Yeah, it ain't working. But I mean, she seems like she's doing fine. Yeah, I'm just saying it's a tricky thing to balance
She got her
the
OnlyFans
rap
if
and
she
the
want.
OnlyFans.
I just think it's just if that's your image. If it's not, you know, if you like a freak ass bitch and that's what you rapping about, you gonna have an OnlyFans.
But by that logic, Sexxy Red should have one. She's a freak bitch. She's
but
acting nasty
Sexy
as
Red,
fuck out there, right?
She probably just waiting for it to make
waiting
sense.
for it to make sense.
If her career starts sliding down at some point, that's how she'll kind of
Hey, man,
level
you
out.
Or
gotta
just when
have-
it makes sense.
You
know
gotta
what I'm
have a
saying? She can
safety
still be
valve.
up.
Motherfuckers selling their catalog and all type of shit, man. If they could get on OnlyFans, they would too. If it's a potential bag and you just like,
You ain't gotta
oh,
do
I'm
nothing.
shy, I don't want to show my body. But if it's a girl that got 1 million of these videos inside her phone already and just waiting to release them, like, fuck it.
I know some.
Just do
all
it.
right,
These bitches is free.
let's put it like this. I know some porn star girls who have like real cum compilations, let's put it, on YouTube, or not on YouTube, but on Pornhub. Like they really you can watch them get fucked by 5 guys at the same time, and then at one point they tried to rap. I don't think that's working.
Never would.
That'll never work.
You seen that before?
I've seen girls who have actually done real deal porn gangbangs, and at some point they're like, "Oh, I'm not doing porn anymore. I'm trying to rap." And I'm sitting here observing, like, clearly you have misestimated or underestimated how misogynistic this culture is.
She got too high in the studio one night and made a fake ass song like "Fuck it, I'm a rapper."
Engineer trying to fuck. I told you, that's how the white niggas.
They're not really like, they think they're just selling the image.
No,
City
I'm sure
girls
they're
and all that,
whores, but they're just not, you know, if you've gotten a gangbang ran on you on camera, it's different when Suki Hana says, I got gangbanged by 4 guys. Versus you see the video, of her with 4 nuts on her face at the same time. Not her, but I've seen other girls trying to rap that have had videos of them taking 4 nuts to the face. That's a difficult bridge to cross at the same time. I don't know.
Yeah, that's some shit. I don't know. I can't take a bitch serious because you know the new rapper them popping it like you a boss bitch, like not when you done have 5 different DNAs on you at one time, bitch. You're a fucking comeback.
See, I love it.
Not Queen Elizabeth.
Yeah, I'll watch your content. Yeah, I want to watch you get 4 nuts to the face.
Yeah, I'd rather do
Pornhub.
that. Yeah,
I just don't know if I want to hear you rap after. You know, I haven't been able to bridge that gap in my own mind.
I don't even like listen to like the stripper rappers, bro. It'd be like you can't be like
stripper rappers.
Yeah, like come on, man, stop wasting your bread. Just put that shit up.
But you want to listen to a stripper rapper?
No,
really.
But yes,
Cardi B.
Cardi B.
But Cardi B stopped. I don't know. She made it in a whole nother role.
She's a former stripper.
Yeah, I mean, but at the end of the
everybody
day,
not Cardi B.
They got to break a record to get out. Cardi was on Love and Hip Hop. One foot in, one foot out.
She was on there because she already had like an image. You feel me? Like she was on TV. She was already known. You feel me? So she was already at the game. She just had to hit a home run.
I used to jerk off to the videos of her stripping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Early on or
before Offset, before she was a rap star. Oh no, there was just like a couple videos I found of her stripping that I just saved it to my fucking links tab, and I was just I don't know. I was a big Cardi B fan before she was a rapper. That's why it kind of really surprised me when she took off.
Did you get mad when she fixed her teeth?
Nah, I think that was a good move. I'm pro plastic surgery in all forms. Yeah. All right, I got to drive up to Santa Barbara, so we're gonna call this one.
Yeah, I got another one.
I appreciate y'all. Who you interviewing today?
Few bitches.
You got a good one? Oh, the one you told me about. Okay,
yeah,
nice. Try by take one of them home tonight.
Nah.
It's just a hop, skip, and a jump down the road.
Hey, we ain't knowing where I'm at, bro. I stay fucking 80 miles from this man. Around the corner, man.
I don't know.
It's crazy.
Hey, just
my boy Adam.
I'm not saying literally.
Leave it to fucking him.
No, you're 80 miles away. That's still a hop, skip, and a jump.
Yeah, so I'm skipping a jump.
Yeah.
You know, I'm about to sit down and tango with them, though. You know what I'm saying? Have me, some chips, some salsa.
Ooh.
A couple laughs.
Getting your Latin bag.
Hey, look, yeah.
You get on your Latin bag, huh?
Sounds like you want to stick around. Huh?
I'm going to stick around, yeah, definitely. No, I got to leave in about an hour to make it to Santa Barbara for the Whatever podcast. So if you guys enjoyed this, check out the Whatever podcast featuring me and Lena after this. I appreciate you guys. Big things coming. No Jumper taking over. You see it. You see it.
A lot of it.
Like, comment, subscribe. Awful lot of cough syrup, Sharp Tank, Shitty Cuz, and more. We out.
You did.